All right, Shalom. All right, Shalom. You know, this is Gmsatlanta. I'm a brother from Boston, but you know that's not important.
Right.
We want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this knowledge through the Spirit.
We're trying to twist it. This one, right here.
Trying to get it to go up.
We're trying to get it up. It's all good. Oh, let me see.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's spirit. Because Jacob's trouble is on the way, man. You got niggas fucking around, man. Want to argue about the 12 tribes chart, the validity of it. Want to argue the sun is really the moon, or the moon is really the sun. You know, if left is right, up is down. We ain't got time for that shit, man. Right. You know, all out hell and chaos is about to break out in the streets of America, man. Hey, you got it, brother. I just wanted to do it back here.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Quite too far.
But he shall be saved out of it.
So we believe that Yahweh Shah is going to deliver us out of this trouble that's going on earth. We believe that Yahweh Shah is going to deliver us from this coming peril that's coming on this earth.
Nigga just walk this way.
And the great day of Jacob's trouble is coming, man.
Like I said, if you put it in the grass, you can ship it back. Yeah, just put it in the grass.
On the grass, and we just out all the way out the way.
All right.
Two-thirds of our people are that day is gonna catch them like a thief, man. You know, because most of our people out here cooning and buffooning. You know, they're not focusing on what's really important, man. You know, they see us out here on these corners, man. You know, we out here pushing the word of Yahweh Shah, and they don't acknowledge that, man.
I got that First Thessalonians since you mentioned, the Lord's gonna come as a thief in the night. First Thessalonians chapter 5, start at verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
So nobody's gonna escape things that's coming on this earth, but the elect, man. That's what it's all about. The elect of Yahshua, man. You know, they're not gonna escape. You know, because the Lord has judgment for you people, man. Especially for you heathens. Number one, you Edomites, man. The Lord has an indignation forever against you, man. And he gonna do what he said in the last day.
Matter of fact, I started at 2. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 2. It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
So the day of the Lord is going to come like a thief in the night, man. Nobody knows when a thief comes. You know, he comes unexpected. You could be taking a shower, somebody breaking in your house, man. The Lord is going to catch you with your pants down, man. You know, it's beautiful, you know, that the Lord going to catch you like a thief. He's going to catch you in your sins, you know?
That's right. Yeah, you niggas going to get caught out there being homosexuals.
You know, somebody might...
No, you got it, brother.
Somebody might be committing adultery, you know, robbing a bank, doing whatever, man. And the Lord gonna catch you, man.
That's right. This is Revelation 3:3. Remember therefore how thou hast received and heard, and hold fast, and repent. If therefore thou shalt not watch, I will come on thee as a thief, and thou shalt not know what hour I will come upon thee.
That's the spirit, man. You know, the Lord is gonna come like a thief. You ain't gonna know when he comes, man.
This is Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
Just like that Jake we just seen in that Corvette, man. You couldn't tell him America's finna be destroyed, man. You know, he ain't even worried about America going down. You know?
Oh yeah, it's good weather.
Yeah.
You know,
he got the top down on it, you know, he's just breezing in the wind. He got no hair on his head, but you know.
Saturday.
Got a mean
Yeah, you gotta
spit shine.
You know, clean.
Probably just left the barber too.
You got a mean wax fresh out the joint.
Get down.
And he saw us out. He got a good look, man.
Right.
That's all it took.
Yeah, that's all it took, man. He wanted something, man. He should have came up here and seen what we was talking about. You know? Instead of lying about just listening to his R&B.
Right. Yeah, because scripture say, paraphrase that gift destroys the heart. That nigga in that Corvette, he was totally destroyed because he got all kind of worldly things, everybody himself. It's a nice Saturday, like the brothers mentioned. You know, you can't tell him shit.
He probably got a show he about to go to tonight. You know how old Jake in the world do it over the age of 40. You know, Saturday nights, he probably, he went to the barber shop, got his car washed. You know, he gonna go get a fresh outfit. But yeah, he probably gonna go to a jazz club.
Live band.
Cause we you niggas is simple, man. Yeah. It ain't much to you niggas, man. The scriptures tell you how long will ye simple ones love simplicity, man. And that gift ain't even a real gift, man. A fucking Corvette that's gonna kill him. Cause them Corvettes kill a lot of niggas. You know?
You got demons on it.
That car got demons on it, man.
I got it. This is Sirach chapter 18, verse 17. It says, "Lo, it's not a word better than a gift, but both offer the gracious Lord."
Oh, hey, it says it's not a word better than a gift, because a gift is something that, for the most part, it's a temporary thing. A gift is something carnal. Like you might buy, your woman a necklace. You might buy your.
It's only new once.
Yeah, right.
Right.
It's only new once, And you might buy your father.
That father's on this shit, man.
Hey man, on Father's Day you give your father time.
Father's
How
Day,
these people
Father's
doing
Day,
it?
you know how off Father's Day is? Father's Day is the #1 collect call day of the week, of the year. Niggas call their fathers on collect, put the bill on him. That's how much respect you fathers get. And he probably was a big-headed father, man. Probably got $2 at Spelman, sucking off the school, getting slutted out. He's happy. He got his car. He got the tops down.
Yeah.
His little bullshit family members, they look up to him because when Aunt Shirley dies, he can buy the casket. It ain't much to you you blackies, man.
Right, it's on him.
It ain't much to you. That's why we can pinpoint you. Black niggas. When the Most High created niggas, he created a mold and he made 1 million of each mold, man. Yeah. So once you figure out the molds, you got niggas figured out.
I got a quick free shot.
That's a lot. Can you do that quickly again? I want to finish my point.
Sirach chapter 18, verse 17. It says, "Lo, is not a word better than a gift?"
Right, because like Brother just explained, a gift is something that doesn't last too long. It's temporary. It's only new once. You give your father whatever, you give your woman whatever, right? But a word, that's something that can be instilled within your spirit, and you take that forever.
That's correct.
For example, if you give someone wise counsel or some good advice on how to, even these successful businesses, somebody told them some good, gave them a good word of advice, and they took that with them so they could become successful.
Right.
And now, as it pertains to this truth is better than what the world can offer us. The world offers us temporary joy. Music, entertainment, movies, things like that. But this word, this is what's going to keep us going forever. Our salvation from this world relies on the word of the Most High. Okay, even the prophecies.
Right.
Okay. So the word is a much better thing than what this life has to offer us. It's better. All right. So
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. And like the elder was saying, man, he's going into things that were temporary. And majority, all the stuff that you see right now is temporary, man. This shit ain't gonna last forever. All this shit gonna be burnt up, man.
Yeah.
When those missiles touch ground zero,
Count
man.
one. Yep.
Yep.
Lay the oven.
Yeah.
Burn in the oven.
Con.
Melting pot.
Yeah, everything. Yeah. I was gonna say you can get it, but I was gonna say, man, we looking towards the kingdom, man. You know, something that's, I mean, we get eternal, and we see it spiritually. You know, with the various brothers coming together, man. Like Howard Shah said, the kingdom of the Lord is within you.
Yep.
You know, but things in this society, man, they, like the brother said, man, they gonna be burnt the hell up, man. You know, that bald-headed nigga in that Corvette, man. You know, him, whoever, man, it's all temporal, man. You know, you got
Colossians chapter 3, verse 2. Set your affections on things above, not on things on the earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Yahweh Shai in Yahweh.
Right.
Yeah.
Once our spirit woken up, because this flesh is sinful, man.
Yeah.
You know, these people are dead in the eyes of the Most High.
That's right.
We setting our affections, our cares on the Lord, man, and not big booty bitches and money like these rappers.
Yeah, because you know, like the scriptures say, what good is it to gain the whole world if you lose your soul?
Right.
You know, so you got Jake that sell their soul, you know, for all that money in their pockets to go to a restaurant. It's like this: you go to Ruth Chris and you spend $1,000 on a meal, you and your woman. Hey, that might have been Friday night. By Sunday night, when you get home, you're gonna shit that whole meal out. That's how temporal all this stuff is.
It's all temporal.
It's all temporal. That good steak you had, that $1,000 bottle of champagne that you had, you're gonna piss it out.
Yep.
You know, that bad chick that you lusted for and desired. Once you hit it, it becomes old.
Yep.
You know, it ain't gonna be new to you no more. That car you got, somebody might drop a Rolls Royce Phantom to you. You know, after what? It might be you just want to go sit in it. You want to take pictures with it. You want to go up and down the streets. But what happened? After a while, I don't even care about that shit. You can take it with you, man. It ain't new to you no more.
Yeah, then something else come out, man. And that one is played out. You know?
I would say as soon as you put that first mile on it, it's considered used.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Even the value.
Yeah, the value drop.
Yeah, because as a whole, man, we sick, man. And what we really need is a new mind, a new way of life to get revenge on our enemies. Have true wealth. You know what I'm saying? Something that's everlasting, man. That's the truth. And these crackers, man, they use it and manipulate the truth in so many ways because Esau's trying to get a birthright. The Most High, he making it up. This world in the eyes of the Lord. So Esau's going to perpetuate this damn gloomy deceitfulness on our people. Gotta, make it in America and stuff like that. True indeed, we need our daily bread, but that's not the end all be all, man.
Hey, well, that's why. What is Esau trying to do now? He's trying to ban the Bible.
Yeah.
You know, because he's trying to. The scriptures tell you that the scriptures is the light, right? And it's the truth. So he's trying to remove that aspect that gives us life. Because like the brother was going into, when you wake up to this truth, you actually die to this world.
They about to say that, yeah.
You die to this world. Yeah. You're not a part of this world no more. You know, like when you watching the Matrix, and they show you that where they disconnect them from the Matrix, and they were like that was them being actually born again. Okay, you got that in Matthew?
It's Matthew 6 and verse 32. For after all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that you have need of all things.
Yeah, so we're going into a time now where all we got is our faith, or running water, or a 60-foot deep well full of water.
Because it's all tainted.
It's all tainted.
Like when it does that,
And it's all temporal.
All right, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and His righteousness.
And how do you seek the kingdom of the Most High first? Through His scriptures, man. Through His words. Right? See, that's the hardest part. That's what separates the men of the Lord from the rest of the factions. Because the rest of the men of the Lord, they're seeking things that are spiritual. The rest of the world is carnal. They want to touch. That's why this whole new argument is trying to debunk the sign. Because niggas are carnal. They want a literal sign. They expect that there's a scripture that's gonna say, hey, if you're from the tribe of Judah, that when you're born, like Lion, you ever see that show Lion Guard? Well, it's a good show on Disney if you got a kid. And it's Simba's son. And when he became part of the Lions Guard, an actual little lion head popped up on his shoulder. That's like, oh, you part of this special spiritual group. So that's what they expect, man. These niggas expect that, oh, when you're born, that miraculously a birthmark gonna pop out of your arm. Shoot. Or right here on your chest. Ephraim.
Or like Wakanda, you gonna flip your lip up and then
Yeah,
you got the
yeah,
name
That's what they
Ephraim.
want.
That's what niggas,
Yeah, that's what niggas want.
A little symbol writing on the lip.
You know,
and
like
shit, man.
like some birth, it's like some this is the Zebulon mark right here. Like, nigga, y'all carnal, man.
that's the spirit.
Carnal-minded niggas.
That's funny. You go.
All right, verse, start at 33 again. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Verse 34, take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself.
Hey, and that applies more so now than ever. Don't get caught up in stressing about your bills. Say, hell, we don't know what the hell tomorrow has promised for us. We don't know what the hell. We don't know. All right. Every now, like I sent the brothers the video of the guy Richie from Boston, and he was like, man, every time you upload a video, hey, you should look at it as that's the last time you'll be able to. And he's not even in the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
You see that? He don't even have the true understanding of the scriptures. And that's his mind frame. What more us?
Yep.
You know, so as we getting closer and closer, every minute, I'll be in the spirit like, man, you might wake up in the middle of the night tonight with a bomb going on.
Right.
With a terroristic attack. You know? Somebody shoot Syria or Russia decides to shoot a nuke over here. That's what time we in, man. So you can't get caught up in, well, tomorrow, you know, maybe I'll go do this, or next week.
Right.
Man, live for the right now, man.
That's just like 9/11.
You're right.
It was a regular day. I went to school. And
Me
everything.
too.
I was
It was a Tuesday.
in my second period class.
Yeah,
First
yeah.
period class.
Me too.
The news turned on. Hey, all the white
And life changed.
Yeah, all the parents start getting their students. I mean, you know, if I can say, Apostle Lala just did a video saying move with a sense of urgency.
That's right. Yep.
You know, so we're not in the time to be lollygagging and thinking that ain't shit gonna happen.
Right.
Hasten the day.
Hasten the day. That's right. That's right.
So continuing on, it says, sufficient until the day is the evil thereof. That's on that.
Right. It's sufficient unto the day. That's talking about for the day, you have to worry about the matters that pertain to the day.
If I go to James.
You know?
James,
So you
James
can
4.
upload a video and do what you got to do, and then, Lord willing, we have tomorrow to handle the rest of your business.
Right.
You know,
We'll be putting up stuff. You know, the spirit jump. The Most High put a lesson in your head, man. You better to the best of your ability do it. Man.
Yeah.
You know, don't be in that spirit of just like, well, I'll get to it when I get to it. The Most High will fuck you up behind that.
Yeah.
You gotta understand that we a vessel of His. We a vessel for Him, not the other way around. So the Most High bless you with an idea on a lesson. You better make time to do it, man.
Well,
Con.
That actually happened.
DC.
Yeah. You know, Apostle Kabar told him to do a video. I think he got, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he got locked up and
He got delivered.
He got delivered out of it or whatever. You know, Apostle Kabar told him to do the video, and he ain't do the video. He got
Several times they told him to do it.
yeah. You know, do the video, man. He ain't do it. And he got killed on the motorcycle, man. You know. So yeah, the brother said, Lord, bring judgment on you, man.
I don't play like that. My brother tell me, you know, brother in my camp or whatever, hey, you should do a lesson on that. Hey, consider it done, man. Because that's the spirit talking to you.
Yep.
You know, you got that.
Yeah, that's right.
James 4,
13.
13. All right, this is James 4 and 13. Go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell.
Oh, like that nigga, the nigga of the hour that you brothers, you people on the camera couldn't see in his Corvette. You know he got a 10-year plan.
Oh yeah.
He got where I'm gonna retire, what I'm gonna do when I retire, where I'm gonna live at, my 401k. I got this money put up. I got this going on for myself. I'm working on my vacation house. You know, that's the spirit our people are toward. They got this Edomite spirit on. That's how Edomites think.
And that Psalms 49:11 spirit.
That's the spirit that they have.
Yeah. That's what Jake got.
Because really, our people, the 2/3, you're really honorary Edomites. You're not Israelites.
Black Edomite. Yeah, you just black ass Edomites, man. Your thoughts, how you eat. Hell, a lot of Jake eat their steak raw, rare. That ain't no eat. That ain't just that spirit show that he's an Edomite. No, that's a nigga in the Edomite spirit, man. Jake do a lot of off shit that following behind these Edomites, man. Eating they tartar, tuna red. That tuna be red as raw.
Shit nasty, man.
Nastiness, you know? And then they wonder why they healthy all fucked up, man. What?
All right, continuing on, it says, and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain.
Mirth. That mirth spirit. But the Most High say He gonna take that mirth spirit out of the land, man. That's part of that mirth. Somebody get Jeremiah 16 and what's that? 16 and I think 15. You know, 15 or 16 or 14 or 16 and 15. But you know, you niggas, you had that mirth spirit. It's like, oh, next year, you know, right now, what are we in? We in April, going into May. What's the main subject matter in a nigga's mind frame right now? NBA playoffs. No, that's a good one too. I was thinking Memorial Day weekend. We going to Miami Beach. We going to Black Bike Week. Oh, the summer coming, man. I'm telling you, the summer we gonna go to Miami. We going to LA. Niggas ain't thinking. Niggas mind be like by the end of the year.
They way far ahead. Niggas already thinking about what they're gonna get their kids for Christmas.
Already,
April. Yeah, that's a nigga's month.
That's a nigga's month. Nigga already got a Christmas.
Yeah,
you might as well get that, man. Cause our people, they got to eat on my mind frame. Yeah. Speaking of which,
you can finish that up. All right, James 4 and 14. Whereas
we had to find the camera, man.
James 4 and 14. Whereas you know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life?
No, you don't know. You don't know what could happen between today and the end of the day, man. That's why, as it's gonna go into, you're supposed to say, Lord willing, man. Abaratisa. You know? Because you could have everybody that dies has a plan. You know, a nigga that dies in a car accident ain't thinking he gonna die in that car accident. Because if he knew he was gonna die in a car accident, he would have kept his ass home. You know, niggas don't see their death coming. That's the beautiful thing about death. You know, it's the beauty, the gift and the curse of death. Because you just don't know. That's why you gotta walk on eggshells. That's why you gotta have fear of the fear of the Lord, man. The Lord will take your ass out, man. How many freak act? You think that lady on that airplane a couple weeks last week thought she was gonna die that way?
Yeah, they sucked through that engine.
Sucked through the engine? That bitch was probably on her way, you know, had her bag, you know, she had her carry on. You know, flying on an airplane is an experience. Yeah. It's kind of hard to have a bad experience through an airplane unless they just lay you over for 40 hours or some dumb shit. But for the most part, whenever I gotta fly, I'm like, hell yeah, you know, I got my music right. You know, you know, it put a spirit on you, you know? So she thought she was gonna get fucked up like that. Hell no. No, keep going. It was.
It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time.
And what's that vapor? That's your spirit. The spirit is a fire. Fire creates what? Heat, steam, vapor. All right, and just as quick as the Most High put your fire in you, He could put it out of you, man. It ain't hard. Death is easy. Yeah. You know, like they got that show that was on Spike TV, 1,000 Ways to Die. The Most High is creative with death. The spirit of death is creative, man. You know, hell, if the Most High, if the God forbid, you know, not to tempt the Lord, hey, if the Most High wanted to take us out, He could, a goddamn plane could just fall out the sky.
Yeah. Ground can swallow us.
The ground can swallow us up.
Drop dead like those couples that didn't get a offering.
They didn't get their offerings. Yep. There's a goddamn bunch of birds that start attacking us, trying to pluck our eyes out. You know, it's a lot of freak ways you can die, man. You say Most High's thoughts is higher than our thoughts. You know, scriptures also say the Lord is the King of terrors, man. Beautiful. You know, so like I always make a reference, like the Lord is like a jigsaw.
That's
right, man. You know, what kind of devices and how you come up with that shit, man. You know, little games and shit. You know, how you even kill your own damn self, man. You know, Al-Shadi. Yeah, Al-Shadi. That's right. Yep.
This is Sirach chapter 18, verse 24. It says, think upon the wrath that shall be at the end, and the time of vengeance when He shall turn away His face. That's right. Right now we're thinking upon the wrath that Yahweh Shem shall do. is easy for you.
That's right.
Like the brother said, death is easy. There's so many ways to die. Shit, life is hard.
Yeah.
Death is easy.
That's right.
You know? So y'all got
That's right. That's right.
You want to finish that up?
Yeah, I'm finished. This out verse 15. It says, it is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanish away.
Yeah, you know, so when you take a shower, in your room, in the shower room, your bathroom is steamed up. You be complaining at first because you gotta use the mirror. You go get changed, and you come back in there. You know, it's no evidence that you just taking a shower, and that's what happens in the world. You know, these niggas that's dying, and there's no remembrance to them.
Yeah, like that lady gave us about that Jake that got 76 times, man. He just they ain't even recorded in the media, so he's basically like a vapor. You know what I'm saying?
She's trying to keep his name alive, but the scriptures, but that's against prophecy. Scriptures say that the people shall not lament you.
The scripture say you should mourn for a soul 7 days. I believe that's in Sirach.
yeah.
That's how you deal with that.
10 or 15. Yep. All right, this is James 4 and 15. For that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that.
And who's the only ones that do that? All right, the menace and its truth. We the only ones that say Lord willingly. We say Lord willingly. Hey, Lord willingly, we'll be able to walk back to our cars. Lord willingly. Lord willingly, we'll finish camp today without any troubles. That's how we move. These niggas don't move. These people out here do not move like that. You know, oh. So we say Lord willing on everything. Lord willing, I'll be able to walk up these stairs because it's real, man.
Niggas be thinking it's they will.
Yeah,
if
right.
they want, you know, down something, people turn it, I'm gonna get it done. It's not up to you.
That's right. Beautiful. That's Esau thinking. Bring out that in Psalms, man. Hey, you want to make a point? Or you want to...
Oh, just a quick little testimony. That's why me and the brother Kasha Kuala, we send up prayers like, hey, you know, Yahweh Shemi Shah. We pray that, you know, we get to our destination, you know, with no harm and stuff like that.
Hell yeah, that's right.
Just a little prime example.
Yep. You got to every time. Yep.
This is Psalms chapter 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, in their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
Now that's speaking of Esau. All right, we know that that's speaking of Esau. But you, hey, like how we're joint heirs to Yahweh Shah, you niggas is joint heirs to Esau, man. They fucking Simon's twins, man. Y'all niggas is joint heirs to Esau.
Con.
You know, y'all. That's why y'all want this place to go on forever. You want him to win, and you want to win with him. You know, so you think that you just gonna go on forever? You think you're gonna get old? You're gonna set up, leave some money behind for your son or your daughter? You know, a little trust fund or whatever. It ain't gonna be Esau level. Esau be leaving them 100 million type of trust fund. Right. Oh yeah. You know, a nigga might leave his. You know, a nigga have a. You know, the average Jake now they doing good for themselves. So they'll have a life insurance plan. You know, they might be able to leave their son or their daughter, you know, $1 mil, $2 mil. You know, the house. You know, because Jake ain't really as fucked up as they once were. Right. You know, Jake is doing good out here. Yeah. Shit, here in Atlanta. Oh yeah. This Atlanta is Jake's playground. Jake's Black Hollywood, like the brother said. This is where Jake come to live it up, man.
Certain Jays look down on you, man. In certain places.
Hell yeah.
They got that silly stuck up look. Yeah, you ain't shit.
That's how they do. If you got something else to say, that's how they do. They look at you like a you. They look at. That's how the black woman look at you like. What is this nigga doing here? Yeah. What is he doing here?
Like I say, that's why the scripture say in Proverbs that the Lord hates pride, the Lord hates arrogancy. You know, them being stuck up and them lifting up their chin, being like proud. Like nigga, you ain't shit. You know?
Basically.
Come.
It says, thou art
Mind and naked.
Yeah. I don't want to speak highly.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Revelation chapter 3, verse 17. It says, because thou sayest, I am rich, and increase with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched, and miserable, and poor and blind and naked. That's right. That's, you know, like the brother Sakari is saying, that pride. It's like, y'all really ain't got shit. Y'all say y'all got this, that, and the third, but y'all don't understand that y'all really ain't shit.
It's still peanuts.
For real though.
Hey, I got something to go right with that. Ecclesiastes 25:2. 3 sorts of men my soul hateth,
Yep.
and I'm greatly offended at their life. A poor man that is proud, a rich man that is a liar, and an old adulterer that doteth. You know, yeah, that's a nigga, man. You know, you got a lot of, you say, you know, Jake is living it up to a degree, but you got a lot of niggas faking the funk, man. You know, it's an act, putting on the act. It's a look, man, you got shit, man.
Because Jake know how to make, if you get an average nigga in the hood, if you give a hood nigga like 200,000, he gonna make that 200,000 look like 200 million, man.
Right, exactly. Yep.
Like that's just in Jake's spirit. Like,
Yeah.
if you gave it,
God.
if you give a Jake $10,000, he gonna make that 10 look like 50.
Yep.
Cause that's just in the spirit of
That's
Jake,
spirit of Jake,
you know.
yeah.
But like you said, you got a lot of Jake faking the funk, they in debt. You know what I'm saying? But Jake is living it up out here.
Yeah, living in
Here in Atlanta, they living it up, man. All right, you go in Buckhead, you see the baddest cars.
Yep.
It's a, and you know what? Not only is it a Jake, it's a fucking Jake woman. It be a
Yeah, I was
woman.
about to say, you see Mercedes, BMW,
Damn G-Wagon.
Black women love the beat. You know, these filming, black women, man, they love the beamers, man. And that Lexus.
Hey, if I can say, me and this brother, you know, we got a crack joke every now and then. We got this little game that we play. I was like, bro, I bet you every Mercedes, BMW, or Lexus that we see, I bet it's a nigga gonna drive.
And they ain't riding around and look like. See, you even with Mercedes. I was gonna say, yeah. See, with Mercedes, it's levels too.
Yeah.
You know, like you see like a little C class. That's some shit that, you know, it's classes too. Like, you know, like you have a C class, then you have like a CLA, and then you have that CL. Or you had an S, you know, there's classes too. You know what I mean? Like them class, like SLK, that's like a regular a nigga out of college can get that shit. But then when you see the black woman be in a fucking V12 big boy shit, like I know that shit is at least 200,000. With all the tricks and shit.
They be in the E, like, I don't want to get in the car, but they be in like the E, the Mercedes, the E's and the S's.
Yeah.
Not the CLAs.
G-Wagons.
Yeah.
Cause Jake got a spirit of cause really we're the kings of the earth, man. You know, we were blessed with that portion. So Jake still got it in him. You know, so that's why Jake women, they know, like, nah, it's levels to the shit. I know if I'm gonna ride, I don't really ride in some shit that everybody else in. I need you to go get me that shit that you had to go order that, man. You know? These women, go to Buckhead. I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, you see something extremely bad. It's a black woman in it, man. You know? You said you had something, brother?
This is Romans chapter 9, verse 6.
Hey, beautiful. That's beautiful.
Not as though the word of Yahweh have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
Yeah, that's what we going into. We going into your Israelites by blood, you know. But nevertheless, you live the life of an Edomite, man. You know, you mark your whole life and your success according to the Edomite scale.
According to their standards.
According to their standards. You know, that's why the black woman, here it is, the black woman want to get praised in the earth now because she's going natural. No, bitch, you're not going natural. Your hair started out natural. Right. The fuck is you talking about?
Dumbass.
Now you want to go natural.
Yeah, now you want to go natural. All these years you've been living, trying to make your hair like white.
They dye it blonde. They straightening it out.
No type of curl texture to it. You know?
Neither because they are the seed of Abraham and are all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. That is, that they which are the children of flesh, these are not the children of the Most High.
And see, niggas, people that are unlearned, they try to use that. You see?
Right, yeah.
That's talking about everybody else.
Yep.
No. That's talking about you Israelites. You're not of the Most High, man. The Most High ain't dealing with you.
We're all of us.
Right.
No, I was just saying, you know, we're all of Israel. We're not dealing with all of Israel.
That's right.
Jeremiah 15.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
I gotta
quick precept off the chart. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
None.
None.
Yeah.
Whether it comes to the diet, right? Whether it comes to
How you raise your children.
yeah.
Con.
Jake don't even whoop his kids no more.
Con, you right.
Right.
He get put in jail if he do.
Right. Your moral standards is all about, you know, because this whole thing with now Esau in California, they want to pass laws about banning books and things like that that go against transgenders and homosexuals. You know, banning the Bible basically, right? Don't. Yeah, come. Yeah, right. They banned that app, right? And all it's doing is those are the ways of Esau. That's omitting the ways of the Lord.
Con.
It's omitting, but you got our people that be like, you know what? This is America. We can love everybody. We can have everybody under one umbrella.
That's right.
You know, right? Well, that's how people choosing the ways of evil, man. The ways of our oppressor.
Mm-hmm. Con.
Yeah, right.
Wise thou trimmest thy way to seek love.
Yep.
Yeah,
Con.
yeah, here it is. It's 2018, and you Negroes are still following that Martin Luther King, can I get a long speech? While y'all getting shot down day after day after day after day, and you still begging this devil for some so-called justice. All they gonna do is let the cop off. Haven't you figured out since the early 60s that that's not working?
Right.
You know?
Well,
Yeah,
'cause
con.
you're speaking of an older generation. You know, that generation that was back there with Martin Luther King, they're now in that, what, 60s, 70s? Yeah. You know?
But it's trickled down though. It's like trickled down to where these young Jakes, like this LeBron James commercial where he wants equality. He wears the black shoe and the white shoe. So it's trickled down to these Jakes too, you know?
And these niggas are beating the pavement down, marching and shit. You know, wearing the soles of their shoes out and shit.
And it's getting calluses and shit.
If I may say this, man, it was better for us to be segregated from these fucking crackers.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We don't want to be around you fucking crackers, you Elamites, got liquor stores all in our fucking communities, gun stores, pawn shops, all kinds of shit in our communities, like, you know, selling black cigarettes, all the type of shit to us, man.
Yeah.
Say something.
And if I can add to your point, brother, because the Edomites at my job, they're fucking disgusting. To be honest,
Hey, bro.
they.
You gotta give them a job.
Yeah. Con, I will, man. Hey, they picking up like this cracker. She was sweeping, right? She picked up the dustpan, you know, dumped the trash out. Then, hey, how may I take your order?
Oh.
Grabbing the man's food. The Jake got on her for that. She's touching all different kinds of. Hey, Jamine, you want to see something disgusting? I said, what? Look at this mole right here. And she got like drawers on her car and shit. These crackers are fucking nasty, man. Yeah, con.
Jake ain't going home to a clean, sanitary.
Yeah, con.
Clothes everywhere, trash,
Same not works.
yeah, plates in the sink, roaches every damn where.
Hey, you got a lot of Jake. I always say this. You got a lot of Jake. You got a lot of Jake that ain't bought new sheets for their bed or washed their sheets in forever, man. They don't pop women going back 10 years ago in that same fucking bed, man.
Fucking
Jake will ride the train. Jake will ride the train during the day, and you know, hop right in the bed. Like then you been in all these germs all day, and where you going to sleep at, you just gonna lay down in that? Like you gonna lay your head with all your clothes on. That's what Jake do. Really, at the end of the day, I understand what the brother's saying, but we need to be separated from all of y'all. That's right.
Everyone.
Y'all enjoy each other, man. You niggas is like we're going into. You niggas is honorary Edomites.
Yeah, and they adopted the customs
Basis of men.
of America.
Yeah,
These
con.
American-
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
These American Negroes are just that, American.
Yeah, to the point they're gonna wear their undergarments
A lot of them
Esau used to
do.
do that.
A lot of them do.
A lot of them do.
Yeah.
Man, I used to know a nigga like that. When I used to live in New York, man. A nigga wear the same drawers every fucking day.
Stinky booty ass, man.
God damn. Yeah, my little brother. Yeah, your brother said my little brother, man. I live in the same house with him. You can smell his room in the garage, from the garage, man. Door closed and shit. You smelling all kind of funk, man. Yeah, you smell like a Hamite.
My brother go hoop and lay right in the bed.
Yeah, see? Nasty as hell. That's why I say, like, nah, we ain't coming to the defense of you niggas, man. Yeah. And that filth too, man. You store up demons, man. You can attract demons, you know, filth and clutter. You know? Yeah, you gotta try to keep the areas clean and, you know, simple. You know, smell good, bring in, you know, good energy, man.
Yeah, just like we went to last week. I mean, we out
Oh,
here,
yeah,
you know, we're not just prophesying, we're telling you how to, it's not just about coming out here and calling a white man a devil every single week, man. It's about obeying these laws, statutes, commandments. It's supposed to add days to your life, man. Prolong your life, man.
Con.
So I mean, it's just basic common sense that the scriptures have, man.
It's a way of life.
Yeah, way of life.
Actually, it's the right good of life. That's right.
I got a quick precept. This is Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men and giveth it to whomever he will and set it up over it the bases of men.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah,
And right now, man, the top base, man, is you fucking crackers, man. Well, Edomites. So-called white people. You know, you call yourself white, but you're red, man. And right now, you are ruling over the earth. But soon, Yahushua, who is our Lord and Savior, our King, man, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, is going to return and take the kingdom from you. Because you don't want to give it up. That's why you're sending agents, you know, doing all kinds of bullshit, mischief, you know, trying to come against the men of the Lord, man, but it ain't going to work.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, April 23rd, I think what? Monday, right?
Monday.
They started at
Hey, bring it. Bring it on.
Bring it on.
And the Bible.
This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
Yeah, you got it.
And that's what's going to happen, man. You know, a lot of people, they live their life off social media. Instagram,
Oh, man.
YouTube.
Yeah.
That's how people are actually famous in their own world, man. People actually got their own world.
You go on Instagram, you got people that live in your local city. You got a lot of women that live here in Atlanta that don't have no talent. Oh, man. Really. But got 4, 5, 6 million followers. Don't be doing nothing but just taking pictures of themselves, man.
They can easily set up a GoFundMe.
And they do. It's just one chick I follow. I done probably shared it with you. You know, hey, this bitch, she'll put up on her page, you know, my her Cash App.
Yeah.
And then she'll shoot pictures of like random niggas be Cash Apping $100.
Yes.
Just random. I need to go get my nails done. Who wanna pay for
Yeah.
it? And niggas do that shit.
A bitch will put up each one of my followers sending me $1. So if the bitch got a couple of thousand followers, that's a bag for just posting the post.
See? That's how you know when that social media shit go down. You gonna bug out.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that make a lot of money off social media.
Yep. I seen that. I always bring that event out. Goddamn Snapchat had went down for like an hour, and people were fucking going crazy, man, losing their mind. You know, they went to Twitter to figure out what's going on. Hashtag. People were going berserk, man. Or because they couldn't get on Snapchat for an hour. Let's imagine when the whole net just shut down. You know? Yeah. You know? Imagine when the whole net people going bugged out. Yeah, you know. Hey, well, you know, what's his name that just died? The iPhone, Steve Jobs. Yeah. They asked Steve Jobs, you know, where he let his children or his family or whatever have iPads. He didn't even allow iPads in his own house. Wow. He's the creator of it, but he wouldn't even let iPads in his house because he understood the addictive side of it, the addictive measures of it. So, like we say, y'all people are like when they shut this place down and that mirth is sucked out of the world, you people gonna see how you're addicted to TV. You're addicted to cigarettes, you're addicted to drugs, sugar. You're gonna realize how addicted you are to sugar, how addicted you are to caffeine, how addicted people are to porn. Sugar's the most addictive thing.
Sugar's more addictive than cocaine.
Yeah.
Because when you have that sugar, the same things that they do to the dopiums in your brain is the same thing when you snort a line of coke.
Damn.
And that whole social media thing with taking pictures and all that and selfies. They say if you take 3 or more selfies a day and you post them, you got a mental disease, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. These bitches will take. These bitches will take 500 pictures of one thing and pick one of them 500.
They'll say that. Yep.
Now they got it where you can just scroll through like 10 pictures and shit, and it's all the same goddamn.
Same shit.
They call it a photo shoot. No, bitch, you're fucking a narcissist.
Yeah.
Somebody get Ecclesiastes 2:17. Because that's the thing about it. You people, you love your fucking life, man. You love your life, and your vein is all hell, man.
It's like most guys pumping them up. Yeah. You know, fattening them up,
taking all them goddamn pictures, man. And then these goddamn phones, they spray out so much radiation.
Oh, man.
These phones, even in themselves, are poison. You go on the other side of the world, you go to Europe. Hey, if you under 18, your parents got to sign a parental consent for you to even have a phone under 18. A waiver, yeah. But here on this side, hey, if you want to go to Verizon, you can get 20 phones for the price of one. You ever go on Verizon just get a plan or a Sprint? You want to add another line. Remember that commercial was that on Boost? Was it Boost or Metro?
Yeah.
And the lady's in the store, she's like, hey, you get a line.
Oh,
I think it was Metro BC.
Metro BC.
She's like, you get a line. Hey, you tap him. You get a line. Because they want you to have these phones so you get sucked in that life. Yeah. You know? People, as a quote, I'll go get the scriptures as a quote, where they'll say, people used to sign into the internet to get away from reality. Niggas now sign into the now it's the other way around. What did I say? They sign in. Now they go into the internet to get reality. You know?
That's right. At times, man, when I be leaving my phone at the house, it's like I
feel naked.
Yeah.
You'll be late. You'll be late to work.
You'll turn around and
You'll go get that phone. You might lose. You might leave your ID. You might leave your debit card.
You might leave your wallet.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
And niggas understand.
Yeah.
You got that Ecclesiastes.
It's like a picture. It's like they got the picture. It's like a hand with a phone. They got like. I seen that picture before. It's like a picture of a hand with a phone, but it got like little veins and shit. It's basically saying people are attached.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like it's like
attached.
It's like a party. Yeah. It's like I got the phone. It's like little.
It's cleaving to the phone.
Yeah. It's like basically you attached to it. You know? Yeah.
I love I'm old enough to remember when there was a time without cell phone.
There was no cell phone.
I remember the time.
It made you talk to people.
Yeah.
You know, like you had to go see them.
You had to interact.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. I remember before GPS, you had to go on
Yahoo Maps and shit.
MapQuest and print the directions out.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna tell you.
Where you at? I'm at the light. You know?
Yeah. I did that, and that was 08.
Right. Yeah.
Like this smartphone's only been around for what, like 10 years?
Right.
It ain't even been that long. As quick as the days go by, you realize time is. It ain't really been that long. I remember 08, man, I had to go to MapQuest and put out directions.
Yeah, put out directions.
Because the phones weren't, back then, like 08, you might have had like a Trio. That was like the beginning of like the iPhone.
You had the Razors and
like the iPhone had just started. Like it wasn't like, everybody now got a smartphone.
And that goes to show you, it ain't gonna be nothing for this chip technology.
Oh, that's gonna be.
That's
easy shit.
I got quotes from Albert Einstein.
Bring it out.
It says, I fear the day that technology will surpass our human interaction. The world will have a generation of idiots.
Yeah. That's what we're seeing.
Because you know what? Think about it. Listen, you know what proves that? I can use one point to prove that.
Yeah.
If you like my age, before the phone, when you had a house phone, what you had to do? You had to remember your friends' numbers.
I just about to say that.
Yeah.
You had to remember numbers. You had to
Write it
remember.
down.
You had to be like, oh, that's my friend's number. No, his number's 706.
You had caller ID. Okay.
Yeah, but you had to remember. Shit, I tell you.
I was about to say.
I don't have it. When I get a phone, it might take me a year to remember my own number.
Yeah.
Like, what's your number? I gotta pull my own.
Yeah.
Let me call you on my phone so I can see my number.
Yeah. Hey, and this done got to a point where when you in a social setting, it ain't no social going on. Everybody like this. You can be on a date with a rib.
Yeah.
She over here on her phone, you on yours, and everybody else in the restaurant the same way.
Yeah.
We don't even have that. That social interaction no more.
Phone, man.
phone got demons on it, man.
Got that Ecclesiastes. Yeah,
This is
Yeah, yeah.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 17. Therefore I hated life, because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me.
Yeah, this shit is grievous, man. All this work that we going into, the addiction to the phone, the addiction to the iPad, the addiction to sugar, to Instagram, that shit is grievous, man. Hey, you just look at your people, you be like, man, our people are through, man.
Yeah.
They consider life looking at somebody else's life on phone. Here it is, you had this big nigga here in Atlanta, Rollo. He want to cap and stunt for the internet so fucking bad that he put himself in a federal case.
Stupid.
He put himself in that federal case. He indicted himself
Stupid.
because of
He caught a
Instagram.
case- He caught a case for fame.
Yeah. Stupid.
Here it is, you know what you're doing already.
Yeah.
But you wanna show people I got bread.
Yeah.
Here it is. I'm on a private jet to go do this drug deal, and here's the drug money.
Right.
I'm gonna spread this all out. And then this nigga, you know, I was watching. I probably should use it too. Where they said that the nigga took that loss over at the airport.
Yeah, yeah, and tweeted about
He
it. That's what
tweeted the
shit.
same day. He was like, "Hey man, you know, I've taken losses, but I've took $1 million loss. I've taken bigger losses."
Yeah.
Literally, he tweeted the loss that just happened.
Right.
And they used that in the case against him. Stupid nigga.
I got a scripture.
Grievous, man. Any more to that? Any more to that?
Oh, yeah, it's a little bit more on that. For all is vanity and vexation of spirit.
See, that's what we're going into. All is vanity. This is all vanity, man.
Yeah, cars, all this bullshit is vanity. What's the car without gas?
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents,
Hey, look at this
unthankful, unholy.
this dirty ass Mexican rapper, Tekashi 6ix9ine. He's the biggest boaster nigga there is right now. He's a shit talking spick, man. That's what I'm waiting for. Get it over with.
Soft.
You know, but he embodies that being covetous or that being a boaster, being a lover of himself. Look at me, man. You see the jewels? You see me? Niggas love themselves, man. Niggas ain't shit.
Well, that's why it says this know that perilous times shall come.
That's right.
Because while these people are stuck in their madness and their folly and their mischievousness, meanwhile, the world is ending around them.
Right.
Trump and Russia, you know, Putin, you know, it's getting to a point, you know, to where it's just going to be, you know what? We're going to send all our armies and everything into the Middle East. That World War III is going to hit its climax, man.
Hey, just like you know, saying, like what you're saying, like before the internet age, like grasped it off, everybody was concerned with the world.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's right.
What's the end of the age, end of the world movement came by Christianity.
Yeah.
Now it's like fuck it.
Yeah, well, I remember when the internet was like an extra thing. It wasn't something, you know, like you talking about.
Get on every now and then.
Yeah, that shit mandatory
20
now.
years ago, you know, the internet was like a, you know, you either had it or you didn't have it.
Right.
It was like
what I'm saying?
You didn't judge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't, you know, like, you know, it was just something that if you had internet,
Yeah.
you was, oh yeah,
Yeah.
man, his parents got him internet.
Yeah, it was
You
a
know,
luxury.
Yeah, it was a luxury.
Yeah.
Now it's mandatory
Yeah.
for you to have the internet.
Yeah.
The
You know?
Internet of Things.
Right, the internet, right. Everything is connected. And that's all going to lead to the mark of the beast, man.
Right.
Yep.
You're going to, because the elites want you to be connected to the system.
Yeah.
Whether, you know, you got the market, you know, whatever part of your body, right? And you being a part of their new world order.
How we pay our rent now. I remember a few houses, you know, rent lease agreements I had to go. You used to actually remember the first year to go into the front office or at the close of the front office. The front office, it closed at like 5, whatever. You slid it through the door, you
Yeah.
payment.
Yeah.
Nowadays, these leasing offices ain't taking the payment from you. You gotta pay that shit online.
Yep.
Everything's online, man. Hey, you
Transfer from your bank account.
Hey, you gonna try and get a job, man.
Yeah.
You know? You walk on the spot, you're hiring.
Yeah. Fill the app.
Pay the application. Now you're like, nah, you gotta go online.
Yeah, you waste your time going in there.
They tell you,
You waste
hey,
your time
Yeah.
going in.
Yeah.
you know, or they have a little kiosk over there. You got,
Yeah, no kiosk.
you know, yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Yep.
And I brought that out because they were speaking on the folly, you know, how people fall in love with their phones and shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's just folly, man.
Yep.
I'm about to take this 7 to the kingdom, man. iPhone 7 going.
The King Spirit on that. He said folly set great dignity. Like I think a couple of weeks ago, they had Burning Man Festival in Coachella. Them niggas spent $400 on the tickets. They stayed there 10 days, and guess what? All the niggas
It's only
cast
400?
on the spell. Yeah, they cast on the spell. This one lady,
We say
she got into a
Coachella?
mental,
Oh.
yeah, she went into a mental hospital after the 10-day concert, and all them famous rappers and all that was supposed to be, you know, Jake Idol and shit. The lady, she burnt herself up. She was writing a symbol witchcraft on the wall. She was like, she didn't know where to get it from. Bitch, I know where you got it from.
Yeah. Right.
You got it from the concert.
Yeah, all them demons got
They
that.
listen to these music and stuff like they got
demons,
witchcraft on.
Yeah, man, Beyonce doing weird ass dances and shit. The demonic chants, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got everybody trying to, you know, you got the Beyonce Coachella challenge and shit. Yeah. It's all kind of shit, man.
It was South by Southwest was a few weeks Black Panther.
That's
that Woodstock spirit.
Yeah, that old 60s hippie spirit, you know.
Just do
Back
drugs
then.
and just get fucked up. That's really what it is, man. Then you got those, you know, them sound systems that they have for that, because Coachella's a big thing. That ain't no little sound system. You know, it's probably $1 million sound system. That stage, like them stage events, them that's big money, you know.
Yeah.
You know, this one cat, he was like, older cat, he was like, yeah, kind of like hip thing. He's like, this newer age, people are looking for young kids looking for God. He ain't looking for the Lord. He's looking for
The Lord is in your face, man.
That they would be right here listening.
Right. We
I
in these
saw a lot
people's
of kids in
face.
the crowd, too.
We not hid, man.
Yeah.
We not hid in a corner somewhere, man.
Right,
The Lord said he will not remove his prophets in no corner anymore, man. We out here in the open where everybody can see us.
Yeah.
They should have no cloak for this.
You can have they have this technology called God's Eye. Y'all seen that movie, the latest Fast and Furious? They had God's Eye on there. Yeah, man, they can see us, man.
Yeah.
They can track everything with that shit, man. Cameras every fucking way.
Eagle Eye, they did that in Eagle Eye.
Yeah, they eagle out with a solid book.
You know, but if I can say,
This new order.
that's why we do what we do now and shake the old man off. Because we all used to be in that fog bullshit, Christianity, all that rapping and this that bullshit, man. When we shut that off, like what does it say, Romans 6 and 6, the old man, and it talks about how old man is on the cross.
Yeah.
It says if matter of fact, you mind if I get it with me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Romans 6 and Romans 6 and 6. Yeah, I got it right here. This is Romans chapter 6, verse 6. It says, knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him, and that him is Yahushua. It says that the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth we should not serve sin.
Yeah, like we said earlier, the day that you wake up to this truth, the old you dies.
It dies every day. You keep shedding it every single day. When a snake sheds its skin, does he do it just one time? No, he does it throughout his life.
Right.
And that's what we do it every day throughout our life. Man, we're trying to get further and further away from that flesh. We're resisting it, man.
Yeah.
You resist the devil, he shall flee from you.
That's right.
What's his main playground? These chains of darkness, man.
Yeah.
You know, so we cut it off each and every single day.
Anybody got any flesh in this world?
Alright, this is Ephesians 4 and 23. It says, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that you put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness.
That's right.
That's right.
Come.
If I may say, if you put on the new man, you're putting on life.
Yep.
You're anti-death and pro-life. Because if you're putting on a new man, you're following Yahushua. And Yahushua defeated death. So you're trying to follow what's going on in 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter as well, man.
Hey, will somebody get my favorite scripture? Get Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 15 real quick. You get yours in a second. Well, you go ahead and bring out yours while he's pulling it.
All right, this is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 2. Wherein in the time past he walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience, man. So we, like he said, man, we once walked in this world, in this matrix, man. But we put on that new man, and we come into life, man. We leaving death, we come into life because in Yahweh Shai's life, man. That's why we believe strongly in Yahweh Shai. Because he's gonna give us eternal life, man.
That's right.
God.
Got it. That proves it.
They come. But you know, really through the spirit, us in this world, when we was in the world, we ain't living life for you niggas. Most High really kind of held us back from the world, man.
Yeah,
it was like
there's always something different about it.
Yeah, had our restrictions.
I mean, we was in the world, we wicked, but it was restricted. Like, you know, it was just certain things. The spirit just was like, nah, I'm not gonna even allow you to partake in this. Like, we don't want, like, some of the marks that we have on us is nowhere near as bad as the marks that's on the 2/3.
Yeah, we like even not in the truth, we still have that inclination.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's wrong.
Yeah, that's
like,
off.
That's
First time you follow,
What's wrong?
he was like, man, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I never ran no train on that bitch.
I ain't no pop no mollies and drink lean and shit. I ain't doing no shit like that.
We kept it. When it came to the wickedness, we kind of, I mean, now every brother got their own lot, but you know what I'm saying? But at a certain point, we kind of kept it PG-13.
Yeah, there was something a little different about us.
You never got that
We
super
get
rated
all
X.
caught up in it.
Right.
He wasn't into it.
I got that. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 15. It's to the point. It says, for righteousness is immortal. And that's to the point, man. That's to the point.
That's what we in the pursuit of, man. Pursuit of immortality. We don't want to die. Who wants to die? Right. You know, we die like the brother said a few minutes ago. We die every day. So we trying to live, man. We trying to ascend this captivity. We trying to ascend this Satan's playground, man. You know?
Yeah, like Elder Yashamova spoke about Satan, you know, he always pull on the flesh, man. That's our biggest enemy right there is our own self.
Yeah.
It's flesh. That's the vehicle that we're using to get in this kingdom, man. That we have to, you know, keep with us before we get leaned up in the chariot.
Yeah, because our spirits are trapped in this body, man. That's right. Our spirits are trapped in this flesh to where they, you know, you can't really even get certain thoughts out like you want to.
You're bogged down.
Yeah, you're bogged down. Matter of fact, that's a scripture in the part, but let me start to find that whole thing.
I got it.
Okay, you bring this out.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Verse 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh, meaning it's against the Most High. For it is not subject to the law of Yahweh, neither indeed can be.
Right, the flesh, right. The flesh is not subject to the law. Okay? That's why the Lord said we got to get our stony hearts out of us and put our fleshy hearts in us. Right. Because these bodies here and these chains of darkness was bringing out, it's just totally corrupt. You totally do opposite of what your spirit wills you to do. It's like having like you're part of your body, but you don't control it really.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, get that.
You know, Paul said, because it's go down.
Romans chapter 8, verse 20. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly,
right,
but by reason of him who have subjected the same in hope.
Yeah, not willingly. You know, it's not of us. It's ultimately the will of the Lord. But this flesh has been given over to Satan, okay, to mess with us, man. It's given over to Satan to have us basically fight this battle.
Go off.
You know, right. It's a tug of war. Right. It's spiritual tug of war, because that's why Paul said, oh, wretched man that I am. Yeah, that's right. You know? Because we're wretched, vile creatures, man. We go off, we fall, we stumble. But it's our spirit, and he's going to talk about that, how the spirit of the Lord is going to sustain us. You know, because you have to have a yearning to do what's right. You know, you fall, you repent, you get back, you keep going. But this body here, we're not going to be able to live here and follow the laws and be in America like these other camps think. You know, yeah, you know, now we're the Israelites and we can have these communities and do all that here in America. No, because we're too corrupt, we're too messed up. And plus, perilous times is coming, man. We don't have time to be sitting here trying to get a fucking community garden for all the different Israelite camps to get together and farm, and now you can have the Feast of Tabernacles. You can't do that here, man. And you can't do that in the land of Israel neither. All right? Because that land is defiled as well. All right? But I got this precept I want to get. This is Wisdom of Solomon 9:14. It says, "For the thoughts of mortal men are miserable, and our devices are but uncertain." You know, hey, you can't say that your thoughts don't be miserable, man. You know, the reason why this whole social media thing is because people are damn depressed.
They don't got a voice.
Right, they don't have a voice. They don't really have an outlet because the top is pressing them down, man. You know, the elites of this society. And then even that's in this truth, this world, this corruptible world, because our righteousness is kept in a damn pocket within ourselves, man. And we really want to be free, you know. So our thoughts are just thinking upon the kingdom because we're miserable here, man. It says, for the corruptible body presses down the soul, and the earthly tabernacle weighs down the mind that museth upon many things. Right? So this flesh that we have, it can't break free because it's bound to that's why it's called the earthly tabernacle. Because this body that we have now is bound to the earth. We need the spiritual body so we can be more in tune with the spirit. Like the brother Basha brought out about how to be spiritually minded is life. So you're dying here. We're dying here. We are dying every day in the spirit. You know? And our flesh does wax old as a garment. And we just die off the earth, man. You know? But the Lord has something better stored up for us. Which is why if we incline our hearts and our minds and our spirits to this truth, then we'll be able to do just like Yahweh Shai did, right? And overcome. Right. You know? I'm finish this out. I got something. It says, for the corruptible body presses down the soul, and the earthly tabernacle weighs down the mind that muses upon many things. And hardly do we guess aright at things that are upon earth. And with labor do we find the things that are before us. We got to work for everything. Right. And that goes back to Adam. You know, where about the sweat of thy brow shall I till the earth. Because at one point we weren't gods upon this place, man. We was in our right mind and the right spirit. So the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Shai was an access to us back then. And that's the place that our soul is yearning to go back to. Okay? Because right now we just, you know, we know in part and prophesy in part. You know? But what we do know, and the things that we are affirmed of, like the tribe sign, for example, is part of this. Okay? These are the things that we go boldly in confidence toward the prize for the Lord.
That's right, because doubt is a fleshly thing.
Right.
You know, doubt is not of the spirit. That's how Satan attacks you. You doubt. Yeah. You know, you doubt in yourself because you know that you're weak. You know, you're immortal.
Yeah, you're mortal man. Well, that's why that scripture says in Psalm 82, I think, it says, "Ye are gods," when you go down one more verse, but you shall die like me. Because the power was stripped away from you.
Yep. It says, and with labor do we find the things that are before us, but the things that are in heaven, who has searched out. Right, it says in thy counsel, who had known, except thou give wisdom and send thy Holy Spirit from above. That's the only way to get free. It's the Holy Spirit, okay? You know, the Spirit by Hashem will come with us. How about Hashem Shai has to come upon us. Right, I'm just for the second. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. It's the Spirit. Because this truth in the Holy Spirit, that's what's going to make us free from this world, man. But it starts up here. It starts in your mind and getting the knowledge and the understanding. All right? It says, Wisdom of Solomon 9:18, but so the ways of them which lived on the earth were reformed, and men were taught the things that are pleasing unto thee, and were saved through wisdom. It's talking about the elect of Israel. We were taught the things that please Yahweh about now with Shai, and we were saved through gaining this wisdom. You know? That's what we're hoping for. Hope for elect.
Yeah, I got something. Because, you know, we're going into fighting flesh too. This is Sirach chapter 19, verse 5. It says, whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, but he that resisteth pleasures crowneth his life. You know, and it says, take pleasure in wickedness, you shall be condemned. And that word, when you go into that word condemned, it means to be disapproved. Okay, so if you're taking pleasures in your flesh and giving heed to your flesh, then you're going to be disapproved ultimately from Yahweh Shai, and you're going to receive that crown of life. And also, when you go into the word condemn, it says condemn or disapprove primarily in public. It's going to be a public matter when you're disapproved when the missiles hit. Because it's going to be done in front of the legions of angels. It's going to be done in front of Yahweh Shai, the elect 144.
People on the other side of the road?
Yep. You know the other Revelation 18.
Yep. Revelation 14. I got a precept for you.
But the point of the matter in that is you got to put off this fleshly garment and start your spirit should start overreighing your flesh, man. Right. You know, the further and further you get into this truth.
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, and ye may prove that, what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. And he was speaking about, you know, renewing, it starts in your mind. And that's what made me bring out that precept, man. You know?
That's what they say when you work out. I know you really, it's like, I know it's like the nutrition, but it's like, you know, 90% nutrition, 10% working out. Right. Well, in this truth, it's 100% mental and spiritual, and 0% flesh. Right.
Right. You know, really, you know, trying to please your flesh. You know, I mean, we're in the flesh, so things, you know, we're gonna do things that please the flesh.
Yeah,
but
not stop eating.
Right. But what I'm saying is trying to do things that please the flesh, as it opposes the spirit. That, hey man, that's not gonna cut it, man. You gotta build yourself up, man. You gotta build yourself up in the spirit. Now, the brother mentioned like the exercise and the nutrition. Well, that's why you gotta do the spiritual exercise, which builds your mind and your mentality up. You know.
Well, it's a balance.
Yeah, it is.
You know, Apostle Ramzan was just going into that the other week last week. It's a balance. Like, you know, the flesh is when you go off according to the flesh is when you break the laws.
That's willingly.
It's willingly sinning. You know, at the end of the day, you still gotta do things for the flesh on this side. Like in the flesh, this is a fleshly experience, man. Yes, a balance. So you gotta go eat.
Right. In this third,
you know, you gotta pop a chick. You know, your body naturally yearns for sex. You know, so it's just a matter of when you in the spirit of like, man, she got a man. You know what I'm saying? I want her. Now you going off. That's what you gotta resist. That. Now you just want to pop a chick that's single. You ain't, you know. Hey, Godspeed, bro. You know, because we gotta present both sides. Because you'll have men that'll watch that are just simple as all hell. We're not projecting a spirit of being a Buddhist monk in this thing. Right. Yeah. You just don't talk like you remember Martin when Martin went to that monk. Yeah. One head
going on.
He just bugged out, man. Bugged out. Yeah, you just sit at home and you don't talk. Yeah, you say that Dalai Lama shit. Lotus position of hands like this and shit.
But the truth is the opposite from evil, but it's more,
like we were saying in the park, man, be logical, man.
Yeah. Right.
But you know, the scriptures talk about the scriptures talk about Yahweh Shai letting us know what good is. You know when something in your mind is like telling you to do something, man, that's going on. It's
Yeah.
a demon. You can peep it.
Right.
But shit, if you want to go, hey, call up a brother Abe, or you want to go get a drink or something.
Not
yeah,
going
it's
on.
cool. You're
That
not
ain't-
going
that ain't-
on.
that ain't-
You know what I'm saying? But it's what's expedient. That's why what did Paul say? All things are lawful, but not expedient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not everything is expedient for that certain moment.
Yeah, you start going off when you start doing that over doing the work. Yeah, when you want to, you know, do some fleshly
Imbalance.
Con.
I got something.
That's the
quick.
word.
This is Galatians 5 and 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, that ye not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
For the flesh lusteth against the spirit,
Mm-hmm.
and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other.
Right. Now, and going back to what Abba was saying about too, you know, it's about not being in the spirit of the Lord. It's basically like when you go off, they walking according to the flesh. It's breaking the laws, man.
Right. Yep.
You know, it's going because the laws are included. The faith and doing the work is true. There's parameters and there's things that we have to. There's a guideline to walk by. But when you start crossing over them guidelines, so to speak, you know, that's when you're in that territory. Yeah, even that forbidden zone. You know, that territory it shouldn't be in. You know what I'm saying?
Just like King David, he wanted Bathsheba.
Right.
The Lord was like, you know, you went off, man.
If you want to, you want to woman. Right.
Right.
Yeah. Perfect example.
That's what I say. What is that? John 14? You ask him my name.
Yeah,
You got pretty much How about you, John 1? Did you read that?
Yeah. Yep.
Because just like you said, when you were talking earlier, you said a spiritual tug of war.
Yeah.
And that's exactly
Yeah.
what it is.
Yep. Galatians 5 and 17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other.
Yep.
That's right, spiritual tug of war.
Yeah.
One's pulling
Yeah.
at another.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But you know, who you gotta make win that spiritual tug of war.
Right.
Your spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's never getting better.
Yeah.
It really is. You don't never get better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If you give up on the fight, that means you lost all hope beyond my shot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I got quick. Like you saying, it's a spiritual tug of war between spirit and the flesh. This is Matthew 26 and 41. It says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Yep.
That's Romans chapter 7, verse 23. But I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind, and bringing me into captivity to the law of sin which is in my members. O wretched man that I am, who should deliver me from the body of this death?
Right.
Because your body wants to go on.
Yeah.
You know, you be at your job and you know that chick that you work with, you know she got a man.
You know it.
You know it. You see him come in there.
Seen him.
You know, met him, shook his hand. You know,
Shook his hand.
No,
Dapped him up.
yeah,
you know he a cool guy and all.
Yeah.
But let his chick
Throw some
bend over in
ass.
front of you at the job. You gonna look at that ass, man. This is the reality. You don't want to.
You gonna do it.
You gonna look, man. If she got some thick thighs and a fat ass on her, it's just the reality. That's where the flesh is beating on your spirit. You're like, that's off, man. I ain't trying. You know you ain't gonna do nothing.
Man,
Yeah.
that's off.
We might even say that.
Yeah.
That's off, man. You know?
Yeah.
Jeremiah said,
Rebuke your damn self.
Yeah.
Who can know it, right?
Right.
This is Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 14, verse 2. Blessed is he whose conscience hath not condemned him, and who is not fallen from his hope in the Lord.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You can't let your conscience condemn you neither when you go out.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If you recognize in the spirit you went off, you know, pray, ask for forgiveness, and you keep your confidence in the Lord, man. You know, because we're not when you come in this truth, you don't automatically become some guru. You know.
excuse me, y'all.
All right.
God bless y'all, man.
All right.
I'm down with the Lord, bro. He saved my life.
All right.
You want me to testify how all y'all crying?
But yeah, you can't let your confidence, slack,
Right.
Just, repent and keep moving. Hey, that's a part of it. Falling down and stumbling and tripping and slipping is a part of the truth. Yeah, it keeps you humble,
Hey, because if you don't go off, right, you don't need your house.
You don't need house
Yeah,
to go
right,
off.
right.
But it's when you it's when you fall and don't get back up. It's when you fall on the ground and you stay there. You sitting there, stand there and wallowing in your your own sins and iniquities.
I got something for you.
Crying over
Second Ezra 16 and I started 75. It says, "Be ye not afraid, neither ways,
I was just thinking about
neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves."
Right. Can't let your sins weigh you down, man. Because when you read in the chapter previously, he's telling you it's the prophecies, man.
That's right.
It's the prophecies. Everything, the whole rundown on the destruction of America, World War III, the microchip, and the persecution, right? And then he says what? He's going to guide us. He said all these things are going to happen. Baba Kashak, can you go to the top of that? And
Hey, I got to put it in the meantime.
Okay, real
quick little
quick.
jab. This is Proverbs 24:16. For a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again.
Oh yeah.
But the wicked shall fall into mischief. Yeah, 24:16. Yeah, it's like you said, man. You're gonna go off, you're gonna fall, but don't let that, you gotta go off, man. But don't let your sins weigh you down, man. Just dust yourself off and,
Dust yourself off.
I'm gonna read it for you, but I want to say too, when we say going off, we're not saying, don't be out here taking our words and saying, right, I committed adultery, I'm going off. No. The scriptures say that if you lusted after your brother's wife, you've already committed adultery. You see, so just the very thought of lusting after another man's woman, you've already committed adultery.
Letting it keep going.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Let your own mind figure out itself.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Like I said, that's why he gave us an opportunity to pray for repentance.
Yeah, right.
Because the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah, knows we're filthy rags.
Right.
He knows we're in this flesh. That's why he gave us, gave us the opportunity to pray.
Right.
If you know you're going off, man, just send a quick prayer. And don't let it weigh you down. Keep going.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You got that album?
What you want to give me?
17 and 18.
You said verse 17, 18?
Yeah.
All right, this is 2 Ezra 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?
Right, so the spirit on Ezra, he was getting all these prophecies of the Lord, bringing the plagues and destruction. And he's like, man, because he was seeing it happen. He was a prophet, like he had the vision. He was seeing it happen, and he was like, man, what's going to happen to me?
Right.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Right, so he was like, yo, man, what am I going to do, man? All these perilous times and these evils and these things are going to come on, the world in the last days. And Ezra didn't know what to do, and we feel the same way. Like, man, sometimes you get shaken up sometimes. But when you jump down to where the brother read from in 1675, you read down, he talked about how don't let your sins weigh you down. So even so he saw the visions and he was worried and he was, going through it in his mind, right? But when it came down to it, the Lord comforted and said, look, I'll be your guide. I got your back. I'm going to keep you safe. Just follow my commandments, and I'm going to get you out of there.
Beautiful.
Can I get one more scripture? Isaiah 42 and 10. Or 40 and 10.
I got something in the meantime.
Isaiah 40 and 2. Was that what he's talking about?
41.
Labor in vain or something?
Isaiah 41 and 10.
Yeah, 41.
I'll get it for you out.
I got it. This is Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee.
Right. That's the Lord telling us that He's going to be with us, man. He's going to be with us, man. You know, and you gotta, well, shit, you gotta understand. If you understand that us being in this flesh is what is corrupting us and keeping us down, but the Lord still saying He's gonna strengthen us, then you can't let that shit get to you. You can't let that worry about it, because you ultimately are going to do what? You're going to follow the Spirit. You know? So you got to have your confidence built up. But it's when you get stuck in that woe is me spirit, that's when you can ultimately say you failed. Man.
Yeah, if you're in that woe is me spirit, you're susceptible to water for Satan to come in and start poking at you and getting you. Poking at you. Sirach 14 and 2. Yep. That's why that scripture was heavy.
Yep. Yeah, it was heavy. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
Yeah. So the Lord is going to help us out.
That's right.
But He can't help you if you're not going to try and help yourself. You ain't going to call on Him. If you ain't going to try to do the right thing, He can't help you. You know? Well, He don't want no help. So just let that's why when you read 2nd Ezra the 9th chapter, He said, don't even worry about those people that's
don't worry about them though.
Yeah, about the ungodly that shall perish.
That's right.
But rather worry about the salvation, man.
Salvation.
Okay? You know? Because He said they loathe and they despise the law and the word, man. So they got torments and punishment coming. But for us, the Lord's going to save that small remnant, that small cluster of grapes, as He said, man. You know? And put us in a place where we don't have to worry about captivity anymore and waking up and going to work. You don't have to worry about these things. Because, hey, even what brothers was bringing out earlier about Jake, just, you know, in this society, they're living it up, but just being in the spirit. We're kings. Yeah. We're royalty. We're princes and princesses and spiritual men and prophets and priests of the Lord. It's in our spirit to try to live up to that. Even in this wicked place. So the Lord is going to take the ones that's worthy and put them in their proper order. We're really out of order right now in this world, man. You know. We totally through, but that's the whole thing we have. Yeah, brothers got it.
Yeah. 10 and 4.
Yeah, you can get it. Or you can 10 and 4.
It says Sirach 10 and 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time He will set over it one that is profitable.
Oh yeah.
That's what you just said.
Yep. In due time the Lord is going to set up one over that's profitable, man. He's going to set up Yahushua. Under Him on the earth is going to be King David.
Ezekiel 37.
144,000. Okay, and the earth is going to be perfect. It's going to be beautified. Man.
That's right.
You know,
and people are actually not going to be mourning them. Like the scripture says.
It will wipe away it said it will wipe away the tears.
Yep.
Revelation.
Yep. Well, we can get that. Revelation 21. You know, because, you know, this world, it takes a toll on you, man. It takes a toll on you, man. It takes a toll on you day by day. That's what the Lord said. He's going to put the mark upon them that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst. Because we're here in the midst. We're in the belly of the beast, man.
Right.
We're in the belly of the beast of this place, man. All right? You know? Well, no, matter of fact, I hold that because that's some stuff, but we'll get something real quick.
Jeremiah 30 and 17. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord. Because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after.
Yo, man, the Lord's going to help us, man. He's going to heal us. The Lord, because when you go into Jeremiah, that's Isaiah, what was that, Salaki?
Jeremiah 30 and
Jeremiah
17.
30. Yeah. So when you go into Isaiah,
Right.
Isaiah talked about the wounds and the putrefying sores and things like that. All right. And then Jeremiah, he's speaking about how the Lord's going to heal us from those sores and those wounds and those putrefying bruises, man.
That's right.
You know, because it's ultimately Yahweh Bashmiel Shai that's going to come back and restore us, man. But we had to be punished for our iniquity for going off. You know, and the Lord was like, "Hey man, you know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up. You know."
I wish I said what a healthy person, or if paraphrasing, doesn't need a physician.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. That's right. I mean, really the whole chapter, but I can just last verse. Verse 18, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents and have mercy on his dwelling places. And the city shall be builded upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof.
Right.
Yeah.
So the Lord is going to rebuild our land, restore the land, health. Just as green as this field is,
Right.
That's how the land of Israel is going to be rebeautified, man.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
And right now it's desolate. You got heathen over there. Here it is, you got HODC going over there, and that shit look like a goddamn construction site. You know, like they dug out the dirt and stuff,
Like that.
ruins and stuff, look like that. You know, it's nothing.
Cranes.
Yeah, it's nothing beautiful about it. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing historical about it,
Right.
but it's not. It's not the.
It's not in its full
Yeah,
glory.
it's not in its
That's the
glory.
land of Edom, man.
We said
Them niggas is in the
Yeah.
land of Edom, man.
That's the land of Esau.
It's not in its
That's not truly, in the spirit, it's not truly Jerusalem anymore. It's not the city of peace. That's the city of.
The city of perdition.
Yeah, come. Yeah, city of
the one
perdition.
city.
Yep. He said he shall beautify the place of his feet.
I keep going in the meantime, if you don't mind.
Okay,
Just
come.
slap a bit of,
Somebody get Hosea 61.
Verse 19. And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, and the voice of them that make merry. And I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small.
Yeah.
It's a kingdom.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's a kingdom. Yeah, the Lord. See, we're already a multiple, people of multitudes and nations,
That's right.
But the Lord is he's literally going to make us as the sand of the sea.
Yeah.
We're really going to see that come to fruition in the kingdom, because we're not going to have nothing to hinder us. We're not going to have, we're not going to have nothing to hinder us. Right, not no child support. We're not going to have a sterilization poison in our food.
Abortions.
Man, right, man, no.
These black bitches kill more fucking Israel than
It's a factual number.
We're not going to have no Monsanto, no chemtrails. We're going to be in our full strength, our full vigor.
That's right.
Hey, I was watching the video from Apostle Tahar this week. He was like, man, we're going to be like lions, man. We're going to pop them like 50 times a day, man. And every time we pop them, they're going to get pregnant.
Twins, triplets.
Yeah, triplets, quintuplets. Man, I remember the Octomom. Yeah, man. I'm going to have a whole slew of Octomoms in the kingdom.
Yeah, that's right.
We're going to have all the time in the world to do so,
Somebody get
too.
Isaiah 60 and 60 the last verse.
About
I heard this last verse.
Verse chapter 60.
Hey, let me read this last verse. Yes, man. Jeremiah 30 and 20. Their children also shall be as aforetime, and their congregation shall be established before me, and I will punish all that oppress them.
Hey, let's come.
The number one oppressor right now is Esau Edom, man.
Yep.
The one that you elimination.
That's right.
So the Lord gonna punish you, motherfucker.
That's right.
Because after 1,000 years of slavery, man, you're getting eradicated.
Yeah, that's right.
Thrown in the fire.
Yep.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have to. How like you got a corrupt piece of land, you gotta burn it. Sometimes, like a lot of people, they'll burn a part of the land, and they'll put it out and they'll burn a part of the land, and then they'll like it'll put some minerals in the land and it'll grow back up. You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the Lord's gonna do with Edom.
Yeah.
He's gonna burn Edom up, and then he's gonna rebuild the earth, and then Israelites are gonna spring up, and then the heathen is gonna be in their proper order.
Yeah, Kuna Matata.
You know what I'm saying? The earth is gonna be totally
It means no word.
Refresh.
refreshed.
That restart button.
That's what the missiles are.
Yeah.
Right.
That restart button.
Ultimate purifying.
Well, English goes back to higher. It's fire. Yeah, I believe it's black. Higher.
Pure energy.
Yep.
Pure energy. That's right.
Where is it?
Isaiah 6.
This is Hosea 6:1. Come and let us return unto the Lord, for he have torn, and he will heal us.
Yep. He tore. You know, when Jay get a whooping, you know, when Jay get tear your ass up. Man. You know what I'm saying? Tear your ass. And that's what he did. The Lord tore our ass up, man. With these, that spiritual whip of curses, man.
Yeah.
That's you know,
right.
that, you know what I'm saying? Them lashes and that belt, he tore our ass up.
That's right.
You know?
Esau is whipping stick.
You know? Yep.
Michael
Esau
7.
would- yep.
Michael 7.
You know? The Lord, you know, he gave us them lashes and them stripes and stuff like that, you know, in the spirit. But the Lord said he's going to heal us up, man. Go ahead.
It says that he will heal us, he have smitten, and he will bind us up.
Yeah, sometimes your parents smack you upside the head, they smite you, and when they smack you, you know, your son do something, you know, stupid, you smack him upside the head. That's how the Lord did us, man.
Then you gonna explain
You
later
know?
why you did it.
Yeah, man. They tell you why he doing it.
Yeah.
And that's what he sent the prophet. He's telling through his prophet, he's telling his children, the rest of his children, he's telling all of us why he's going to punish us.
Right.
You know, with his voice, his
So,
mouthpiece.
you get your children's ass, you give them a hug.
And eventually, you know, when you see him get back right, you know, you say, hey man, you learn something, you know, you're not doing no more. You know?
Like, why did I do that?
Yeah, like, man, why did I just listen to that? You know? Go ahead.
Verse 2. After 2 days he will revive us, and the third day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight.
We in that third
Yeah.
day. Right.
Yep, in that third day now. We just waiting. We're just waiting for the life to be restored unto us. You know?
Right.
This is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 22. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, Yahweh, will hasten in his time.
Yeah, so, you know, at one point we were being dwindled down. You know, at one point in the time, you know, Indians in the history, going back to the time of the conquistadors and the Arawaks, and it was, you know, it was said that they was down to like 500, you know, on the island. I believe I was in Puerto Rico, Columbus was over here, slaughtering millions of Native American Indians, you know, because population control like that, that's a part of taking over.
Yeah.
You gotta do that. We gonna do it back to Esau did to us, we gonna do it to him to take over.
Time.
And they got no
Basically
babies
trying to be
being
the
born
most
that we
high.
don't know.
Basically trying to be
Right.
the most high.
And we ain't gonna need no chip to know
Can't
where,
really breed them.
to know where they at neither.
You don't know the numbers. You don't know how many slaves you got.
Yeah. Because we gonna breed you. We're gonna you know,
Just
Esau,
like they did us.
Right.
hey, you know, Esau, he talks about, you know, evolution and the natural selection process. Well, we're going to be that natural selection process. In the kingdom, we're going to select which Edomite are the breeders. We're going to, you know, which Edomites are, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know, this Edomite is
Jesus
breeders.
get left here.
That's
You know what I'm
That
saying?
nigga woman type spirit gonna be left here.
Oh, yeah. Just had
Blonde braids, Newport in the mouth.
Oh, yeah, man. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So everything is going to be controlled, man.
Right.
Esau wants that proper control over the population, birth rates and things like that. You know how he got communism set up? But we're going to do that in the kingdom, man.
right.
You know? Because hey, we're not going to need too many. I don't need 100 Edomites to do a job that I could get a couple, maybe 10 strong Hamites to do. so I'm not gonna bleed as many, but you're gonna be at
That's
the
on
bottom.
his king. He's speaking of his own.
I'm making them motherfuckers do
That's his
everything.
king.
Man, what? No mercy on Edom,
What the
man.
hell, yeah.
Nah, that's it is.
Hey, man,
That's what it sounds right now.
He's on weak, man.
Nah, y'all getting to that.
Hey, I man want to run his kingdom at
Hey,
that
man.
point. That's on him. You can't tell me off. But
He ain't breaking the law, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have him.
You
Nah,
got your,
he's
you
all
got
gonna
your 10
work, man.
taskmasters.
He's all gonna work.
You got your 10 taskmasters.
You're gonna have, you know what I'm
You
saying?
know
But they gonna be
what
in
I'm
slavery too.
Yeah, that's right.
Be Esau.
Yeah,
We're gonna have Moab in the field. You know what I'm
Elam.
saying? Elam in the field.
What's that, Moab or wash
No.
spots?
I need 100 slaves to wash my rod.
Them Edomite concubines, man. Fuck you mean?
Coming to America.
Everybody's imagination is gonna be, you know, out there.
Hey,
But
but
the
it's still
point
ain't
is-
what comparable to what we gonna get.
It's still gonna be.
Yeah, yeah.
It's still gonna be efficient.
Yeah,
It ain't gonna be no heathens just you know like how it be on the job now, like this construction site that's behind the camera.
Right.
It might be like out of 100 people that's working, it might be like 3 of them really working, and the rest are just eating sandwiches and smoking cigarettes. So
Yeah.
it ain't gonna be like that.
But that was my point. Like,
Yeah.
like man, like if you ain't, I don't need you then. I'll just get
they
some
gonna
other
work.
heathen.
Oh, they gonna work.
You know?
We got a lot of houses to be built. Cause like we
got
just
a
went into
mines
in
to
Isaiah the 60th chapter. What happened? We just said that is more children is gonna be being born every day. Every day you're gonna have thousands of children being born, millions of children being born. So what does that mean? You gotta have food for them. You gotta have raiment for them. You gotta have somewhere for them to live at. So literally every day. Them slaves gonna be working, man. I mean, minus the day of the Sabbath, of course, but outside of that, they're gonna be working.
Yep.
So we're gonna need more, as you got more kids, more wives,
More room.
you need more slaves.
That's right.
Your women gonna have slaves. The women gonna have slaves.
That's why I always said that, man. My women in the kingdom, their feet ain't gonna touch the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
My feet
saying?
not gonna touch the ground. My floating.
I'm be flying. I'm be hovering.
Levitate like
Magneto.
That said that, they should carry your sons. They should bring your sons on their shoulders, something like that.
Oh yeah,
Along the
yeah.
lines. And
Go to,
Isaiah.
yeah, Isaiah 45.
Con.
Hey, if you don't mind, can I get a scripture real quick? Hey, Aina, can you get Sirach 18 and 10? Because with all this, we're gonna have all the time in the world. We're gonna have all the time in the world to do what we need to do, whenever we need to do it. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead, bro.
We're gonna be creative. We're gonna be creative. There's a lot of monuments that's gotta be built for the. We're gonna build monuments onto Yahweh Shemi Shai. We're gonna build monuments onto the great men, the elect.
That's right.
You know, we gonna man, we got time. Like when you watch I know you know, what was that Guardians of the Galaxy?
Heck yeah.
He was on Earth and he had his own planet and he was a creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's volume 2, yeah.
The second one. Yep.
Ego.
Ego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Living
Yeah, you
Creator.
Yeah. Sirach 18 and 10.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, this is Ecclesiastes known as Sirach, chapter 18, verse 10. As a drop of water unto the sea, and a gravel stone in comparison of the sand, so are 1,000 years to the days of eternity.
That's right. Hey, you said Sirach 18 and 10. It says, we read that again, bro, because a drop of water, just a drop in the big ocean.
Right.
It's like compared. That's how eternity. We got all the time in the world. You can reread
Lord said forever and
ever. And Daniel, in the book of Daniel. Yep.
damn.
Hey, and if you go into that word forever, it's synonymous with the word perpetual, meaning ongoing or something that seems not to be uninterrupted.
Go back to Isaiah 60. Go back to Isaiah 60.
I mean, Isaiah 60.
Because it says what? It says that the gates of the city shall be open day and night continually.
Isaiah 60. We'll start from the chat.
Yeah, so it's
Isaiah
let's
60
talk
and
about
10.
it.
And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee.
yeah, we're not gonna be in the kingdom. All right, well, you know, I got a broken glass. Let me go get my son on a Saturday. So he gonna help me on a Saturday to go do the yard work. Nah, we ain't gonna. We gonna have slaves.
Enjoying our women. We're going to enjoy our women because, hell, we can't enjoy them on this side. So we're going to get to enjoy our women. You know, we're going to get to enjoy our women. We're going to get to enjoy the brothers. Ain't going to be no more, nah, brother, I got to leave. I go to work. It ain't going to be none of that, man. We might party hard for 100 years straight, man.
Hey, you know how Jake is.
And not be tired.
Jake hit the club every Friday and Saturday night.
Hey, and we know that. Hey, and we'll prove that too. Look at these different carnivals that Jake had in the islands and things like that. Like, you know, you got the carnival in Brazil, you got the carnival in Puerto Rico, you got the one in New Orleans, you got hey, them be week-long, like 2 week-long parties. So just imagine the kingdom. You might party, you might party for the first 200 years.
Hey, 1 week in the kingdom. 1 week in the kingdom. 1 week in the kingdom might be like Genesis the first chapter. It literally 1 week in the kingdom might feel like 1,000 years.
But that's
Sirach going into.
Sirach 18 and 10, man.
That's why them slaves, these Edomites, they gonna catch it.
And they gonna be doing it in their chains of darkness.
Yeah,
they gonna be doing it in their flesh with no melanin,
bodies.
And I'm turning that heat up to 300 million degrees.
And I always say that, like, fucking,
with no sunscreen,
the
bitch.
elites, the Rothschilds, them motherfuckers like 90 years old and shit.
They gonna have a tough fucking time.
Man, you gotta work with that, man.
With your
Most High gave you, baby.
9 heart transplants.
That devil bought
Break
the
that
rest
fucking
of
brick.
the last he died, man.
I'll keep you
Barbara Bush just kicked the bucket this week.
Right.
Her ass gonna come back and
yeah, she did.
you know,
You said who
another
did?
Rothschild or something, and she gonna have the same decrepit type body.
Yeah, he gonna be in that wheelchair working.
Hey, but you know what? It don't even matter if they got a new body or not. The work's gonna be, it's still gonna be too hard for him because he's not gonna be building. They're not gonna be building a kingdom for a like mannered person. See, right now the playing field is somewhat even. Like you know, you gotta if you bring an Edomite out, you can find an Edomite possibly at 6'2", 200 pounds.
Right.
Arm length, this length, can jump. You know, it ain't gonna be like that. They ain't gonna be building a house for a 6 foot tall Jake, man. They're gonna be building houses for months.
They had that door like
That door was like 30 feet tall, man.
If I could say, when you go into 1 Kings, what, the 6th or 7th chapter?
Some of the provisions for Solomon.
Well, I'm talking about like the door for the temple of the Most High.
Okay.
It was like whatever cubits high.
Yeah.
That in the scriptures is like you can't really imagine that in today's life.
Yeah.
Because we still don't have the strength of what we had back then in the ancient. Like the door is probably the size of that damn building right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just the door.
Or
Or
the
yeah, or
Earth
that
is gonna
one.
get bigger, man. The Earth is gonna get even
Or
bigger.
expand. That's right.
It's gonna expand.
You know.
So we're gonna need, Hey, I tell you what, an ant is small, but an ant got power.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So we're gonna need, so we're gonna have to, get some Edomites, and we're gonna need about at least 500 Edomites. One particular class.
Shit, 500 Edomites to make a window, damn it. Shit. What you mean?
Onions.
I gotta recant what I said earlier.
Yeah, see? You see, we had to rebuke
You gotta
him.
repent on that,
We had
man.
to- What the hell is he talking about? It might take 20 of the best Edomite men to go in the field and pick peaches. Like the fruit gonna go back to the regular size. They ain't gonna be picked. They not gonna be like us picking, going to a tree and picking, pineapples, or to a pineapple plant and picking regular pineapples or avocado. It's because we're not gonna be regular sized people. We're gonna be monstrous size.
It's gonna be like
Hey.
that.
Step
I think that's for kids, man.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. What did Yahweh Shai say? Who could add 1 cubit to his stature?
It's easy.
We
By
can
taking
group.
one thought.
Yeah, by taking one. We can go how big, how small we want to.
There's a lot too once you add it all up.
Right.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for the kingdom, bro.
Kingdom's on that.
Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. In my wrath I smote thee.
Yeah, full service, man.
Yeah.
To landscaping, bad with that. Because what we gonna be doing? We gonna be kingly priests. We got other shit to do. So we got other things to attend to. Our women, they gonna be in your kingdom, and they gonna be getting bad. You might come back after
100 years or some shit. I'm like, damn. This is what I left. But it ain't gonna be feeling like 100 years, like we were saying. It might just, it literally could have just been 10 days ago.
That's
It's
how
gonna
I
be
feel.
bad, man. Keep going.
All right, Isaiah 60 and 11, finishing off, it says that men may, 10. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
And that mercy, what's that mercy? The blessings. As a matter of fact, somebody get that in Deuteronomy 28 and we start at the top. Because we transitioned. We just read in Jeremiah, what was that, Jeremiah 30, where the Lord took the curses off of us. So now we're leading into when the Most High gonna put them blessings on us. Right? And them blessings are gonna, man, them blessings, man, we gonna live life, man. It ain't gonna be no more sorrow, ain't no more life kicking our ass. We gonna kick life's ass. We gonna actually kick life's ass. Life gonna be like, God damn, take it easy.
Well, life is really going to be stories. Life is going to be goddamn kicking these slaves' asses.
Yeah, we gonna enjoy it. Yeah, right.
Life, everlasting life belongs to us anyway. That's all.
We gonna put a work to life, man. We gonna live it up.
We're going to show you what life's supposed to be.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep going.
All right, verse 11, therefore thy gates shall be open continually.
Oh, them gates, man. Them gates, that them, you know, you have like some of these buildings, they have a delivery door at the back. That's how the kingdom gonna be. That delivery door is always gonna be open, and these slaves, they're gonna be bringing us the first of their fruits, man.
It's going to be different stones that we don't really know about.
We're gonna put the right slaves in the right elements. Like Ham. Ham is the perfect slave for hot heats. You know, that's why they're in that land, the land of Ham, the land of heat, the land, you know, the Africa. So what you call Africa.
That's right.
The jungle will be hot too.
That Greek word Africa or Afri means land of the hot.
Yeah. So we're gonna have them in, you know, hot zones, you know, somewhere where they need to work the land for certain things, and then we're gonna have other heathens in other areas, man. Working spices. And in the kingdom, it's gonna be, like we said, imagine, we just read at the bottom of Isaiah 60, hey, if I got 1 million kids, right? I got 1 million kids with 1 million women, right? That's a lot of cows that's needed. That's a lot of lambs that's needed. That's a lot of salt. That's a lot of salt that's needed.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of brown sugar, a lot of molasses, just whatever you think. You ain't gonna go in your kitchen now and you got a little salt sugar like this.
And then you need clothing.
A lot of clothing.
Because you know how Jake like
Yes, man.
Jake like to get fly.
Hey, let's talk about, man, I'm going to have in 1 minute you talking to. I got to look on it. And then you turn your head and look back. I got to look.
Got a whole investor.
Hey, brother's funny, man.
It's gonna be like create a player on 2K.
Yeah, man. You know, just switch it up.
Yeah, you
know
go
what
back
I'm
into your player on 2K and be like, now I'm putting braids on.
Just like that.
Dimitri on,
girdle.
Them gates gonna be open, like Kabash was just going into. Hey, we're gonna need a lot of food to feed our slaves. We gotta take care of the slaves. All right, like we talk, you know, we be in our anger like, man, fuck these heathens. You know, man, fuck them, man. I ain't feeding them shit. Now you gonna feed your slaves, man. You gonna feed your slaves. You ain't gonna, cause what you want? You want them to be nice and strong and healthy. Man. You know, we ain't Esau. See, Esau ain't. We ain't Esau. We not gonna do Esau how Esau did us, man.
That's like we Indian.
Right. Like, man, I hate you. I'm gonna beat you down. No, we're gonna build you up. We're gonna make sure you healthy. We ain't gonna be. There ain't gonna be no more of this. Like, here, take this. We ain't gonna be no GMOs.
Yeah.
We're gonna feed you slaves, man.
Just to break you down.
Just to break you down. See, we're gonna make sure you get that good breakfast. You know, make sure you get a good hearty breakfast in you before you go out there, and you're gonna be building, man.
Hey, women that gonna cheat on you.
See?
It's gonna be a law.
I mean, hey.
But they gonna break the law anyway.
They're going to break it.
Well, that's Esau, man. After 1,000 years, you're gonna be gone anyway. But you other nations, the scriptures say that when the righteous are in authority, people rejoice. So after that 1,000 years, these other heathens, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good.
1,000 years, I mean, I'm thinking of stuff right now, man. You know, but I'm not going to be able to actually put it into action until, you know, the Lord willing, I get delivered and I get this, you know, I get my portion of the kingdom. Meditate there.
Nah.
They younger man.
I don't think you're gonna get them.
Nah. And you still got King David and stuff. Nah, they got.
Hey, we gonna go be able to go visit him?
Yeah, you go
Fuck him up. Like how Shaq gonna have you? Like how Shaq gonna have Esau? Like Esau is gonna be how Shaq. That's his son. Hey, he gonna be beating the hell out of him. And like a Tazwam always say, he said the best. You probably gonna have your boss, man. You know, the boss, you know, cracking on your job, always fucking with you and shit. To be honest with you, I don't care. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I get it either way.
I mean, at the end of the day, we've never had slaves. Yeah, so I mean, of course, we could say you could be hypothetical and say, yeah, we had it in our past lives, but hey, as of right now, I don't know what it's like to have slaves. So you ain't gonna be on picky one now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some.
Fuck it, man. A slave's a slave.
Slave means you do what I tell you.
I take all your money.
All right.
Shit, here it is now. We ain't even got. We slaves.
Right.
Yeah. So to go from to being a slave to having at least one.
Hey, I'm
cool with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
You know. Hey, matter of fact, keep going in Isaiah.
60 verse 11. Therefore, thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night. That man
24 hours. That's how Esau like to run his society. He had the graveyard shift. City that never sleeps. Always turning. Always trying to make money. That's how the kingdom gonna be. Like I say, you're gonna get that Sabbath. All right. Hey, we might be able to control the elements, man. That sun might go down and come right back up, man. That's the Sabbath. That's your Sabbath.
You know, like on cartoons.
That's in
Somebody prayed that the sun did not go down, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Now the Lord made it that way in Joshua.
That happened in Joshua. It speaks about it in was that in Ezra? Not says Ecclesiasticus. It speaks about it. That's what it's gonna be. Hey.
If I can say that is actually a legitimate hypothesis. Because what? The kingdom's gonna be our rest. We're gonna be at rest all the time.
Yeah, right.
So what's the Sabbath to it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But according to the scriptures, because the laws are gonna be written in our inward parts, we're gonna keep it playing. Who's to say? Get back to it.
Yeah.
How was the Sabbath?
We gonna be in control of the elements, man.
It talks about that in Zechariah, the 14th chapter. If they don't come up to keep the feast or whatnot,
Stop
we'll
the weather.
hold back the rains for them.
Hold back the rains.
They looking at the sun rising already.
Damn.
Shit.
Hey, but you know what's heavy too? Not to get too out of, we're gonna stick to the scriptures, but hey, in our other parts of the galaxy, there's certain galaxies got multiple stars. They show you that in the movie Pitch Black. Remember when they went on that planet, they landed? Was that Pitch Black or was that Reddit? Might have been Reddit. Remember when Reddit, they landed on that planet? And then remember it was like, she was like, oh shit, they went that thing, and it was like the way that universe worked, like everything was gonna line up, it was gonna be dark, man. So they had she was like, damn, we're in this galaxy, like they look this way, there was a sun that way. They look this way, there's another sun. So there's some things out here, like Esau, we might put slaves, or we might put Esau in certain places where it's like, man, you think you're just gonna work your regular 6 days a week and have the 7 day off. It might be a whole nother calendar, man.
Hey, well, it was a report, it was on RT. Esau, he looking to, he get the seed up there, but he can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can't see with the telescope.
See if I can add to what you're saying real quick. I think, what was it, the Hubble satellite anniversary, I believe, was this week.
It wasn't on that. This was sometime last year, maybe the last year and a half. But basically, it was the planet. Because, a lot of these planets and stuff, a lot of these ideas, I'm not trying to say. Basically, it was a planet compared to one of the planets, Star Wars. Like, you got this one planet where it got 2 suns. And they actually found this, they discovered a planet that's a part of a system that got 2 stars.
Yeah. That's a reality.
Yeah, that's a reality.
That's a whole other level of wisdom right there.
Yeah, see, a lot of this stuff, Esau knows he knows what's out there because the Lord, because they say he comes to build himself.
Right.
But he doesn't have the power to manipulate it and go there. And, he has the balance that he can't pass. He tries though.
Right. I'm telling you, that kingdom's gonna be.
That's reserved for us.
Yeah, it's gonna be pure fun for us and pure hell for you leaders, man. You're gonna be fucked up, man. I'm a black woman.
I'm gonna continue in verse 11. That man may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. Verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
And that's why we in that spirit of, we don't care about you regular Edomites that walk up and down the streets of America. That whole energy is, you're gonna bow to your future king. That's that shit's played out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we want the scriptures ain't talking about Joe's six-pack, man. Right? It's speaking of the kings, man. That's the first ones we want to put the chains. The elite of Esau, the elect of them. Like, we don't give a damn about the woman with 1,000 cats in the house, man. Like the order lady. Yeah, like we don't want that.
We don't care about these damn bus drivers and these damn. I'm just gonna say that fucking mail truck drivers and stuff. These white women driving the mail truck.
Yeah.
These regular citizens, man. Hey, school bus drivers and stuff. We don't care about them. Your local grocery store cashier. We don't care about
lady that work at Home Goods.
Yeah.
Sell calendars and shit.
I got a precept.
Bad ox furniture and shit.
It's Isaiah 24 and 21. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. Verse 22. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall be visited.
Kings.
Yeah, we literally gonna put them into a pit.
Right. Kings.
We're gonna be in a pit, and then we're gonna be deciding world policy and thinking about how we want to deal with it.
Because the kings of each nation are the top choice. Like Lord willing, we be part of that number. We would be the kings of Israel. So we're the first fruits of the nation of Israel. The Rothschilds would be the first fruits of the nation of Edom. Like what's his name of Moab and the judges? Eglon.
Eglon. Yeah.
Eglon, he gonna be set back up as a king of his people. Cause we're gonna put you heathens in your own lands. Once that 1,000 years is done, it ain't gonna be no more mingling of the nations, man. Ain't gonna be no Elam mixed with Ishmael and shit.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be a land.
Basically, the bloodline is gonna be pure.
That's right.
Pure
Going back to that old.
Hey, Jake be breeding these pit bulls and stuff, man. Hey, Jake know how to breed a dog. Yes, this pit and that pit bull is, but this. Yeah, man, you gonna have pure blood.
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together to beautify the place of my sanctuary.
See, we're gonna be very particular about everything. Like I said, it ain't gonna be no more going to your local grocery store and getting this fucking Morton salt, man. Right. We're gonna actually cultivate these planets, this land, our own lands, to produce the perfect plant. Like it might be a planet like we were speaking on just now with the sun up. The sun might be up on this planet for 18 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Right. 18-hour schedule. How certain places in the world, like if you go out west, and you go like
Alaska.
Alaska, I was gonna say Washington State is another one where they have a certain part of the year where it'll be dark for like 18 hours of the day. It'll be dark like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and shit. Yeah. You be in the middle of high school. Here it is. You in fifth period and it's dark as hell outside. So that happens. That happens on this planet. Right. So what we gonna do in the kingdom? We gonna have planets that we gonna know that this sun is perfect. We're gonna grow that choice fine wine there. Because that's why wine is big up there in Washington. See, people don't know that. Why is that? Because the way the sun travels. Because when you have grapes, you need that sun to
hit all sides of the grape. So you need the sun to go all the way around and hit all the grape. You know?
Well, yeah. I say this too, even dealing with certain fruits, like certain citrus fruits are grown in tropical areas.
Yeah.
So you're going to need a place that the sun, and you have the right heat, the right temperature,
right humidity.
Yeah, the right humidity with the right rainfall,
the right amount.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, which produces the right amount of enzymes. Which produces the right amount.
Soil
of
got to be
acid,
right.
Gonna be real scientists in the kingdom, man. Because we're gonna have the true understanding.
I got something for you. This is Leviticus 26:3.
Oh yeah, Leviticus 26.
Yeah, that's good.
It says, if ye will walk in my commandments and keep if you will walk in my statutes and keep my commandments and do them, that's what we're gonna do in the kingdom, in perfection. Verse 4 is the point. Then will I give you rain in due season, and the land shall yield her increase, and the trees of the field shall yield their fruits.
Right.
It's gonna be in perfection.
Right, it's gonna be in perfection. Like for example, you got like there's like the avocado is only grown, I think, on this side of the world. It was found here. So we're gonna have particular places in the kingdom on different planets that this like you gotta go here.
Only here.
It's only here. Yeah, certain
this type of animal.
Yeah, like King Solomon had to get certain apes and peacocks and things from over here.
Yeah.
They wasn't in Jerusalem.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bunch of damn monkeys and shit swinging around Jerusalem. He had to come to this side of the world and bring them there for his pleasure, man.
Yeah, even the scriptures say there's certain places that mankind never dwelt.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah. The places that mankind never dwelt on the earth.
Was it the
Galapagos Islands?
Galapagos Islands.
Yeah.
It's called like another wonder of the world. I was watching earlier today. There's an island out there in Indonesia called the Christmas Island. You got these fucking crabs, land crabs. I mean, the motherfuckers is the size of this sign. But they only grow there. They call coconut crabs. Oh shit. So that's on a low scale, even on planet Earth right now, like the brother's beautifully going into, there's only certain animals that'll grow in America. Right. There's only certain animals that are in Central America, South America. It's not like, what's a good example of that? Australia. Yeah. Why is Australia the only continent that has marsupial animals like the kangaroo and shit? Right.
Koalas.
Ain't no kangaroos in Asia.
Ain't no Tasmanian devils, fucking Montana and shit. Yeah, it's in Tasmania, yeah. Hey, well, you never know what creatures will pop up. But you got certain animals. Oh, the Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragon is only found in the Pacific, around New Zealand. I believe basically just in New Zealand, that area.
There's no tigers in Africa.
Yeah, there's no tigers in Africa. There's no panda bears in Europe. So
that's on a global scale.
Right, it's global. It's going to be diversified in the kingdom, man.
Foods, man.
Oh man, the food.
Certain spices. That's why certain spices dictate cultures.
Yeah, curry. Curry is, the East Indians are known for their spices. That's why in the ancient world they had them. The Silk Road. They had it basically from China and India. They had the spice, because basically you got the majority of the spices from Asia, and it went into Europe, and other parts of the Mediterranean and things like that.
That's why he said Christopher Columbus was on his way to India.
Yeah, went to India to get spices and things like that. So, like you said, they dictate culture. Curry is a perfect example of the East Indian Elamite culture. It is majority on that side of the world, So we're gonna have uses for each and every one of these things because everything is gonna be in its proper order. We're gonna know how to use them. when you, matter of fact, can we go to Revelation 21 and know about it holding anything?
So what you want?
Revelation 21.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, 21 and 1.
Okay, Congress. Revelation chapter 21, verse 1. And it says, I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
Right, because the destruction of the society must happen in order for a new earth and a new heaven to be established. You know, it tells you that in 2 Peter the 3rd chapter. We look for a new heavens and a new earth. Not that it's going to be a whole new planet, but this place that we're living in now, this earth is going to be restored to its full strength. Right, it's going to be refreshed.
You go into that in the Greek, it's referring to refreshed.
Yeah, refreshed. You know? So that's what we're seeking for. Go ahead. Okay, you got it. Go.
And the first earth was passed away, and there was no more sea. And John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
Yeah, because that's another part of the glory of our salvation.
Yep.
You know, we always talk about getting beamed up in the chariots.
It's coming down.
Well, it's the coming down.
Right.
We're gonna literally come down out the heavens unto an earth that's gonna be because there's no telling how long we're gonna be in these chariots. Right. Because see what the nuclear missiles are gonna do, you know, as it cleans and it purifies the atmosphere and the
Right.
you know, like North America and South America. But at first it was all Pangea.
It's gonna be another Pangea.
You know? Because I still gotta do the lesson, man, because you got all these different earthquakes and volcanoes. You got these earthquakes are rumbling the volcanoes, especially over there in the Pacific. In the Ring of Fire, they call it the Ring of Fire.
Yep.
And as these earthquakes are happening all around the world, it's erupting these volcanoes and having them spew out smoke and things like that.
But if I can add to what you're saying, I think over there in East Africa, Kenya, there's a rift right there where the earth is. Africa's actually split. That whole region of like Eritrea and Ethiopia and Kenya is actually breaking off from the continent of Africa. And like where it's opening up, it's like the ocean is filling in and creating a whole nother river. That's like becoming an island right there. Kenya.
See, so imagine the definition, the devastation that the missiles are going to do. Yeah, they're going to destroy, but they're going to create. It's going to be a new heaven and a new earth. That's why nobody's going to be worried about Babylon the Great. It's going to be there because the Lord said it would. But man, ain't no telling what animals might cross. The Lord creates new creatures. You know, it's going to be Eden. The earth is going to go back to its Eden-like state. You know? So go back to 21 Revelation. Yeah, start talking about it.
This is Revelations 21 and 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth was passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven.
Yeah, it's going to be glorious because we're going to come down to something that we didn't expect, man. You know, you think you're going to come down and you're just going to see, Europe, Africa. You're going to see them places, but it might look different.
Sky going to be blue.
Yeah, the sky going to be blue.
Ain't going to be no more chemtrails in the sky.
Chemtrails, oh my God. The air pressure is going to be totally different. You're going to be able to breathe. You might take one breath and you never know what happened, man.
Yeah, like that movie, The Matrix 3. When Neo and Trinity, they cracked them clouds for the first time and saw that pretty sky.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay? Yeah, that's how it's going to be, man. It ain't going to look like this piece of shit.
Yeah.
It ain't going to smell, like the brother said, it ain't going to smell, it ain't going to feel. You're going to know the difference, man. If you ever been in a smoky room or a smalled out area, club, you step, like a club, and you step outside in the fresh air, it's a relief,
it's a fucking relief. Like,
we don't even know true relief yet. We're going to know relief when we come back down. We're going to know true relief.
Yeah, you're going to have work to do.
Yeah.
And work's going to have to be done.
We got a lot of bodies to bury.
First job, get a shovel.
Oh yeah, man. The shovel might be the most abundant tool
Shovel in a hammer.
Verse 3, it says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. Verse 4, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
Right. Hey, the former things are passed away. So it's going to be a. It's almost like literally it's going to be like a whole new planet. You know, when you think about it.
Hell yeah.
You know, because it's going to be in a state that we, from this lifetime up until the salvation, we never experienced.
It's a state that hasn't been since before Adam.
Before Adam, yeah.
The scriptures compare it to it being like a dream.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you might have a good dream. I know I had a couple of great dreams growing up when I was young. Some of you just don't remember. It's a vague memory. Like this place is going to be a vague memory.
All tears going to be wiped
away. That's right. Pain. We ain't going to know pain. We
Let's talk about the Israelites.
That's right.
Of the 12 tribes.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because we don't know we got this continued from our genealogy. How you prove you an Israelite, nigga?
All right, how you prove you an Israelite?
You might be an Edomite then, with that logic.
You can't be an Israelite without identifying what tribe you are in the nation of Israel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what, man? The Lord reduce you niggas to natural beasts, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
The Most High really, the Most High really control what you do when you try to reboot your computer.
Control Alt Delete.
To do a hard reset. The Most High hard resetted their computers. Reboot. A hard reboot. Like when you about to sell a computer and shit. That's what the Most High did to them
Give them
niggas,
a
man.
virus to their program.
They woke up with like they ain't got numbers or pages. They ain't got shit on their program. Right.
Hey, well, they literally deleted videos from their page.
That's what I said. They hard reset.
Yeah.
They've been reduced to the manufacturing issue. No tuners, no nothing. Just completely vulnerable to bullshit.
Now the Most High gonna upload all kind of bullshit on them. You know, all kind of foulness and all that into their computer.
Viruses,
malware,
pop-ups. You know what I mean?
Like when Dave Chappelle went to the internet.
He went to the internet,
You niggas been reduced to that 90-day trial McAfee, man.
Damn.
That shit don't work.
They went back to AOL online.
He said
Norton
Norton antivirus.
Yeah, Norton antivirus.
Niggas got Windows 93 on their computer right now.
Windows 95.
Niggas got dial-up.
They ain't got Mac. They got Macintosh. You know, it used to be Macintosh.
Apple. When the screen was black and the letters was green.
Oh yeah.
When the Apple logo was like red, green, purple, and it was like.
Them niggas is through, man. Through.
They finished, man. Done. Verse 5. And he sat upon the throne, said, Behold, I make all things new.
Behold, I make all things new. When you look that up, it means fresh.
That's right. It's like he refreshed his name. It's like the new language, our pure language was refreshed. Our heritage was refreshed.
So wait a minute. Thank you for saying that, brother. Like the brother just beautifully said, the Most High refreshed us to our heritage. Is it not part of our heritage to know what tribe we from? Now, of course, we are believing in according to faith. Because some of us, you might believe you a Judite, and you actually could be a Semite. Right. We know it's not 100% in the sense of who we believe we are, but the Spirit bear witness.
See, individually, you may not know, because everybody's family line may, you know, here it is. I'm gonna show you for example. You got in the book of Luke, you got there was a particular Asherite that was dwelling amongst Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Now here it is. You know, whatever amount of generations, for example, that child later on down the line might think it's the Judah, Benjamin, and Levite. You know, or Levite, because that's where but it's really on the tribe of Asher.
Can I add to your point?
But overall, these are the tribes. Okay?
Yeah, that's right.
There's many things I can tell you. There's many examples I can tell you from my family. All right, that can say, well, hey, you know what? I might be on the tribe of Levi. You know what I'm saying? Now individually, individually, you really just don't know. But collectively, these people have the spirit of these individual tribes.
That's right.
But the spirit don't bear witness with you.
Y'all niggas might be Girgashites.
And man might be goddamn, Girgashites, Hivites, Hivites.
They might be Danites. Yeah. They did. That's how it started.
They want to be.
Yeah, that's how it started. Yeah.
They want to be Dan.
Tried to creep it in. Well, he did that in ITR. He broke down the tribe of Dan.
Guess what, man? The flesh of Dan is gone.
Right.
That's all. That's what that's referring to.
Right.
The flesh is gone. Dan is gone.
Hey,
Get over it.
Yeah, they might be Danites, but you know what? Revelation 7, Dan ain't found there, so that might be what y'all are. Y'all might be some Danites, man.
I'm telling what Dan went, man. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Hey, the Lord said he's going to make things new. He might
That's right.
It don't matter.
That's not meat for repentance.
Right.
Man, you supposed to worry about stuff that's meat for repentance, good for repentance.
That's right. That's right.
Not knowing what Dan is in the flesh right now, that's not pertinent to get the fuck out of Babylon.
Right.
That's not pertinent to waking up these tribes that obviously Dan is not there.
Right.
They over here worried about where Dan is, who the 12 tribes are. And you got America over here bombing Syria.
Right.
And the chess pieces put together for World War III. And we seen that we about to get the hell out of here, but y'all stuck on stupid. About telling GMS apostles and elders are wrong and signs ain't all that stuff. They got your mind according to them, America's not even Babylon.
Yeah, America's not Babylon. And World War III is not. In Revelation 11 and 14, that those woes aren't speaking of the wars. They don't even believe in that. They don't believe in the missiles. They don't believe in martial law. They're gone.
I got a precept.
Bring it out.
It's 2 Timothy 3:13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived.
Deceiving. Evil men are going to deceive, and they're going to be deceived. The Lord talks about how he's going to give them strong delusions, man, that they shall believe a lie. Okay? Now, I want to say this because, I've been seeing it, so, I've been meditating on it. But what I see in the spirit is like, here it is, it's 2018, right? This Israelite YouTube community has been around for a little over 10 years now. We're going on 11 years in a couple of months. Starting with the apostles and then other camps that's been around, right? So here it is, it's been out that long. You got the microchip, you got, hey man, these wars and rumors of war speak for themselves. Right. Even if you don't believe in who's who and what's what, it's still wars and rumors of wars popping off. So we know we're somewhere in the end, if we're going to use your logic, right? So now all of a sudden, we got to do a hard reset.
We got to stop everything.
We got to stop. We got to stop. Stop what we're doing. These tribes don't pertain to these people today. We got to, brother, when they say arrows in the scriptures, it's not talking about nuclear missiles. We got to literally just rechange the whole doctrine.
Yeah.
We got to change everything. We got to do a hard reset. So now you're telling me, so now we have to gather a whole new amount of fruit. A whole nother 100 men have to come up and start camps all over the world now. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. So we got to be here for another number of years. I'm ready to go home, man. Brothers are ready to go home.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta hasten, like the brother brought out, the video that Apostle Rob did, move with a sense of urgency. We have to apply that.
You know how much time
you gotta be as privileged in the earth,
You know how much time it took for them niggas to go on their YouTube page and go into their video management and either make all those videos private or delete them? That ain't no 5-minute thing, man.
Hell no.
Yeah. That took some time.
Man, it took 2 or 3 days.
So you niggas, instead of doing videos edifying people and warning them of impending doom coming to this place, y'all took y'all time deleting a bunch of videos.
Right, deleting everything that you did, and then the only video you got is off, man.
It's way off.
Yo, man, the Lord is moving, man. The Lord is not, days is going by quickly.
Weeks.
You know, weeks is going by, months are going by.
Shit, before you know it, we're going to be back in winter clothes.
Yeah, we're going to be wearing hoodies, man.
Shit, we're going to be back at camp with brickness.
Brick cold, you know, if that be the Lord will, but the way these prophecies are popping off so heavy, man, y'all are literally delusional, brother. Man, that's it. Living in that too.
That's seducing. That's prophecy.
Yeah,
that's a heavy prophecy to know that we close to the end, man.
Right.
You know, that's prophecy. That's another thing. When we start seeing Jake bugging out, you know, going off the deep end with the word, it's like, oh man, we close, man.
Yeah. Real close.
We close. Now, when you talking about the sign, and I put a video out, I'm waiting on you niggas, because you know what? I know you niggas watch, man. Yeah. We know you watch, because when you open your mouth, hey, the scriptures say what? It was that Ecclesiastes 10, he shall proclaim his knowledge in the streets, and what does it say? He shall be a fool when he proclaimeth his knowledge in the streets, you know? But like, what did Egghead say to me on Elder Yashua's video? He was like, oh, y'all talking about that's teaching, y'all in the woods. Oh, so you watching. Right. So you on our page. Okay, so we know you watching. Right? Second Peter 2 and 1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there should be false teachers among you. Yeah. Privately shall bring in damnable heresies.
Damnable. That's the same thing as condemn. You about to condemn earlier, right? You know, these guys are bringing upon themselves their destruction, man.
Yeah.
You know, we got it right.
Yep. It says, privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them.
I to y'all in a Passover video said you can call your house shop, whatever, man. Fuck is wrong with y'all, man?
Right. That Passover wasn't even about the Passover.
Critical will fucking kill you niggas, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Bro got a fucking laser beam waiting on him.
That's why you say, you know, when you first come into knowledge and you start getting enemies in the truth, so to speak, you know, you be like, I'm gonna kill that nigga now. No. Preserve him, Lord. Yeah. You know, fuck him up in a good way. A nigga died. Hey, I'm gonna say it. These niggas that left us, all right, them dying in the car accident on 285. That ain't no pleasure to me. I want something that's gonna have me like have me getting alcohol poison from drinking, man. You know, I want to be able to call my job the next morning like, nah, fuck that. I ain't coming in, man. Yeah. Like, that nigga died and I'm getting fucked up, okay?
I'm mourning to death.
I always say that. That's what I want, man. They be like, all right, gun. They gonna say gun to me. Show gun.
I mean, you know, like you meditate, you know, you get pissed off at these things because, you know, when you have a personal relationship with Yahweh Bashmian Rashad, as you know, most brothers do, you hate to see somebody shit on a man like that. And the man's not even here.
Right.
He's here in the spirit, and he has his servants out here as ambassadors, you know, in his name.
Yep.
Yahweh Bashmian Rashad. You get pissed off when you see men blatantly do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Denying. I mean, I can't stand that shit, man. I seen that and I stopped watching the video, man. I just got so pissed off.
And if I may say this is like they doing it to us.
Right. That's right.
That's
right.
What we get.
You deny Yahweh Shai, you deny us, man.
Right.
You deny the elect.
Titus 1 and 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers.
That shit, they are vain. That's them.
Yes. That's them. Man.
Unruly.
Vain, man.
Yeah,
and then one of them,
like Hulk Hogan.
and one of them guys got on camera that was talking about how, you know, it was fucking Egghead talking about some endless genealogies and you know, talking about us going into the tribes is endless genealogies and all that vain. Y'all the ones harped on the son. We didn't harp on the son. Y'all the ones brought out that vain reprobate breakdown. We didn't. All we was doing was saying we just teach the word to the spirit. Y'all were the ones concerned and getting, you know, getting demons on your back. You know what I'm saying? There's more than that.
Yeah, it's a whole other spirit. Everybody hungry. What's going on out here? Hey, but that what's the scripture say? It says that righteous, they gonna receive a righteous man reward. Yeah. That's why, hey, you know what? That's why these people, man. You know, not to change the subject, we're gonna stick on these niggers. You know? But as we get closer and closer to the end, these people out here, they gotta start doing more for us, man. Because they're not gonna get their salvation. They're not gonna get their salvation through doing the works that we're doing. They're gonna get their salvation by pleasing us, man. So, hey, brothers, expect more people giving you money. That gives a prophet water. Shall receive the prophet's reward. Man.
What happened to a brother in that camp? He just unexpectedly received some money from a family member. So that's an example.
It's just gonna start happening more and more, man. Right. You know. Right. But yeah, egghead, man. Back to egg, man.
Verse 11, whose mouth must be stopped.
Whose mouths must be stopped.
Right.
The Lord's gonna stop your mouths, man. Hey, hey, look, here it is, right? Hey, it's funny because Gmsatlanta brought out April 23rd. He wanted to start that net neutrality. Hey, man, y'all niggas challenge might be the first challenge to get clipped, man, with that shit. And you lead all you got that one video. And Good Samaritans got one video. ITR got one video.
You know all they butt buddies is gonna do the same thing too.
Right.
TOT.
Right. They children the tots. They little tots. They gonna do the same thing. Right? And guess what? Net neutrality is right around the corner. You're gonna clip your channel and then here's gonna come time, you know, for your spiritual profile to be pulled by the angels to your Yahweh Shai, and you ain't got nothing.
Access denied.
You ain't go out and you know, fighting and edifying the elect. You know, here this brother's got thousands of hundreds and thousands of videos in their pages. Each brother, and you know, they cut our pages. We got content. We got a spiritual bank account. You niggas ain't got no spiritual bank account.
You niggas have cut a damn hole in your spiritual sack. You cut it and just let it leak out.
They own
spiritual bankrupt.
Because in reality, them niggas have gotten worse with time.
Yeah.
So really, if you were to go on their page and if you could have went into clicked on their the oldest videos, you probably would have went way back to the back. It probably was some good edifying on their pages still. Right? Them niggas, they like how the apostle said, they threw the baby out with the bathwater.
Yeah, when you look on their page, if they did do the work, it's for an hour and 20 minutes, or it's like they go out every other 1 or 2 months.
You know what, bro? They deleted them videos because they didn't want their history to show and that straight up hypocrites.
That's right.
That's just all it is. It ain't got nothing to do with you thinking that, I went off and you know.
Yeah, it ain't why. You can't fool the elect. Y'all did that because scripture say they seek you just like the elite. You sought deep to hide your doings in the darkness. But guess what? The angels know. The angels got a spiritual YouTube. They gonna go back. They know
administrators of it.
You know.
The eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
And them niggas act like they their own fruit.
Yeah.
You wasn't not your own fruit, nigga.
You know what it is, bro? Them niggas think that verse that says you have to become wiser than your teachers, you think that applies to you. No, that don't apply to you, man. Okay, you don't get that special privilege. You finished, man.
Y'all showing yourselves to be fools.
That's right.
Foolish. You got something?
I got that quoted. Go to them in high council.
Yeah,
you know, this really just talking about Esau, but it apply to you niggas, man. Black ass crackers. Isaiah 29:15. Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are hid in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us?
Yeah. You know? Now they at least do that, but it's coming out. Here it is. The Lord is exposing Esau for all the bullshit he's done throughout history and time, right? And you think that you deleting them videos is gonna somehow clean your slate of your how do I say this? Of your foolishness, basically.
Right.
You know, it's not gonna clean your slate. You think it dirty? Yeah, like now you're just gonna look fucking stupid, man. You know, you're just looking damn stupid, man.
They show you how vain they are because they could have just deleted the page and started fresh. Nah, they wanted to keep them subscribers, didn't they?
Yeah. They want to keep the subscribers and all. Shalom, Ox. A lot of people want to comment, boy, with that Ox with a damn S.
With a Z at the end of his nigga. Man, go ahead and bring that breakdown on the mark of the beast.
Yeah, what's the mark of the beast?
What's the mark of the beast?
What's the mark of the beast?
All right, I want to hear what fuck shit y'all gotta bring for that. Cause y'all are anti One West all the way around. Right. So you know they can't say it's an embargo. You know they can't say it's Christianity. I'm waiting too. Bro. They gonna bring something. What the hell they gonna bring? Something. It's gonna be like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Mark of the beast. They not say the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is, they don't say the mark of the beast is the smartphone. We don't use smartphones no more. We all, brother, don't you got a house phone?
Well, he might, better yet, you might say it already came to pass. Yeah. That's what they try to say with the 12 tribes breakdown. All those things came to pass already.
Well, hey, if it came to pass, just for a preeminent cut on you, who died not taking the mark? And buying and selling. Who died? Who died?
Yeah.
Name them, man.
Yeah. According to Revelation 13, who got killed for not taking the mark?
Yeah, who did?
That's a good point.
You know?
You niggas gonna die bad.
Example of how not to.
Yeah, pure example of
our temptation, man. Everybody got.
Right, what was the hour of temptation?
This thing was probably say 70 AD.
Yeah, 70 AD. Yeah, they gonna say that bullshit.
See, that's what happened when you try to remix the doctrine.
You ain't trying to remix a word, you find
change one thing. That means you gotta change everything. You gotta undo everything.
But the Pump the Heart said that. He said, y'all gotta throw the whole thing. He was like, little leaven left the whole lump.
Right.
So you was like, that little leaven, you bringing out the tribes is not who the tribes really are. Okay? And you bringing that out, well, you got to stop going out on the highways and byways. You got to stop wearing garments. All that came from One West.
You
got to stop speaking.
Vocab. As you said, they Christian. You're not supposed to go back to celebrating Christmas, Easter. You know.
Hey, well, no, technically, you got to stop using the Bible. Because using the 1611, that was something that the One West camps push heavily.
That's right.
Okay.
They might do that. They might start using the Queen
James NIV.
Oh yeah.
The pink Bible.
Yeah, that's pink Bible.
You know.
I started using the damn
Nah, man, they can't use the Vulgate because the Vulgate was used to translate some of the words which One West used. So y'all might as well just go back in the world, man. Be music producers and make beats. And
use the book of Yeezy.
Use the book of Yeezus.
Use y'all hands. You don't have to in that damn lab where you came up with this crazy ass doctrine. You done fucked around and blew your hands.
In that dark ass room they was in that damn couch. How are we gonna get away from what they call Pump the Heart T God? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Which is very disrespectful, by the way. All right.
That's that unruly.
Yeah. Unruly, disobedient for parents. The parents, because they want to get away from what they was taught, because they feel like they was taught by men.
That's what it is.
Persuaded by Esau giving them that land. So it's like
Esau, man.
Esau probably them niggas right.
Esau giving them a bag of them shredded Federal Reserve notes we get from the Federal Reserve.
I wouldn't be surprised if they sold out. I wouldn't be. At this point, I ain't enough. Somebody has to play that position, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Somebody has to be for 50s Luger and say, it can't always be Nate and I.
It
can't always be Nate and I.
Because they losing their steam.
Yeah. I see how it should be. Yeah, you see what they doing. So somebody has to pick up the false doctrine and teaching.
Because it's easier to corrupt it. It's easier to find a corrupt nigga than corrupting a righteous man. Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. So instead of coming at us, trying to make us sell out,
and push the wrong doctrine. And let's get these bugged out niggas over here. And they probably wasn't even much they gave to him, man. They probably gave him some new J's, you know, some free chicken wings, you know, a big bag of weed,
A whole carton of Newports.
Stereotypical nigga.
Nigga pack,
paid off their Challenger, got a little chains.
Said they rent for the next year and shit.
You saw Michael nigga. You know?
That's how Esau do these celebrities. Yeah, 21 Savages, he sell them out. They sell out that way. So it ain't nothing to sell out, a nigga to sell out, man.
Right.
So they can go in their local strip clubs and go party, man. But what they do? They not doing the work.
When Comfy got that bag, he was in a strip club.
Had bitches with him.
Comfy was being a big nigga, man. All throughout New York, man.
Nigga was in the club.
He was a rapper for a while, wasn't he? He had the Byzantine records, wasn't
he? Yeah. Hold on, what?
You said what? No.
Black
Icon Entertainment.
Yeah. Black.
They all had Byzantine Empire.
It was Byzantine.
Renaissance name.
Yeah, that was one they knew.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding.
No, that was real. Yeah.
Byzantine records.
They was doing diss tracks.
That's worse than Death
They
Row.
was doing diss tracks and shit. It's like 08, 09 and shit.
What was that nigga name? Like St. George something?
Yeah.
That was way off.
He was St. George. You had what's his guy name?
Fat Joe.
Fat Joe. But he was
fucking Byzantine.
And what was them? Man, there was like named after kings and shit. I don't think nobody was following. It was like St. George the Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, they all had like St.
Yeah, having them names, man. And where are they?
Where are they now?
Where are they?
On the block selling crack right now.
Why Fat Joe is
fucking Byzantine
driving a cab, man. Damn. They used to be the, you know, they got the elaborate titles.
Yeah.
Chief High Police Captain.
And you know, Comfy them care. I remember the first time I ever saw them, man. You know, typically brothers have regular names,
right?
Ratazan, right? Bosh,
right?
You know, this regular name. And them names be on the bottom of that screen, but goddamn, this long and shit, man.
You know, like when you used to watch the wrestling intros, and they come out in the bottom of the screen, and they have like super tag team champions. So.
Yeah, man.
You know, that's how it was. Yeah.
Them names had for real. Them names had like 20 letters in them. That's what I knew. I didn't even know, man.
But go ahead with that.
The second Peter. Yeah, I'll finish. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 and 24. It says, "For many are deceived by their own vain opinion.
Oh.
And evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment."
Yeah,
your evil suspicion of 12 tribes, man, has overthrown your judgment, man. You picked the wrong time to go off. Yeah, itching ears, that's right. You picked the wrong time to go off, man. Okay, and then you dabbling in a subject that the spirit ain't really pushing, but you done open a can of worms at the same time.
He opened that box on Hellraiser.
Yeah.
The movie Hellraiser, you open the box, there's a whole dimension open up.
You come to that Robin.
What type of authority?
He gave him that authority to try to switch up the doctrine.
Well, technically, if you base off of them, if the apostles is wrong and we're all wrong, then they're actually the heads of Israel.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. If you hear how this dude speak, man, he talk about. Like if you watch that video, man, he was like, when they sitting down, he talked like Yahweh Shai be talking to him, man.
He came to the house, sat down.
This how they came, you know. And was like, okay, so what we're gonna do is this time we're gonna get away from this. All right, I'm not dealing with them anymore. I'm dealing with you. 12 tribe sign was off. You know, because he was like, Yahweh Shai told me, he was like, no, wrong. Like he was literally, the man probably talked to himself and everything.
Yeah. He was talking, sitting down with a demon. Shit.
He's sitting down with Satan himself.
Yeah, man. Probably Hellraiser that gave him the doctrine.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Satan,
Satan
was surely in the mix, man.
Satan was in the mix, man. Hey, well, that's in Kings. Tell us about how lion spirit that came to the false prophets. Yeah. Well, that lion spirit told your ass some lies.
I think it's in the upside down world, man. Like Stranger Things.
Hell yeah.
them niggas in the same world as us, but it's black and dark. It's inverse.
Second Timothy chapter 3, verse.
I want to say start from the top, man.
Yeah.
If we were going in that chapter all day, we're going to start from the top, man.
This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
So, like I said earlier, when you brought the scripture out, the prophecies are letting you know that we're in perilous times. World War III. You know what I'm saying? You got to...
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Just put that out there.
Put it out there, you know.
The microchip.
Just make that
okay. You know? We in those times now, man. Here it is, Jake getting...
5 minutes.
Okay, hey, here it is, Jake is getting killed in the streets, man. Jake don't know, you know, if they get pulled over, they're gonna make it home or make it to work. You know? That's perilous, man. In these times.
But that's the point of a prophet, to be risen up. The prophet's supposed to be risen up to warn Ezekiel 33. To warn the people of that sword coming.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are y'all, what are y'all doing? Y'all just set up to just be against us?
Yeah.
Y'all not prophesying. They're not, like you said, they're not telling the people about the perilous time. They don't believe in martial law. They don't believe in Jacob's trouble. You had these, well, you know, the nigga that, why I gotta share, you know, a little, well, the nigga, you know, them niggas that was with us, they say that that's fear mongering when we bring out Jeremiah 30. They say because when you read in Luke, when it says in that day, it shall be in the days of Noah, right? They shall be given in marriage. So they say, see, when Yahweh shall come, it's gonna be peaceful. It's gonna be like in the days of Noah. What?
What? That doesn't make. But that doesn't. If it was peaceful, why did the flood come?
The days of Noah was wicked.
Dumb niggas.
If it was peaceful, why did the flood come?
If it was so righteous, the days of Noah were so righteous and peaceful, then why would the Lord destroy it? Why would the Lord destroy the earth in that time?
The reason why it make no sense. Because there was a bunch of murders and things going on. People was dying, people was getting killed. We had kings and stuff being corrupt at that time, so the Lord had to do a reset back then with the water, with the flood.
That's the first death.
That was the first death.
That's right.
It works. Since the works brought death, the Lord gave us death.
And you know what's so, and if I can say that added what y'all brothers saying, and what's so crazy about it is, how we know we're in the days of Noah right now, is all this shit is going around. People are dying. Yep. It's war. Yep. Pestilence. Every day there's a new pestilence breakout. There's always something. There's all type of crazy shit that's going on. But everybody's in this peaceful, getting married, worried about, planning 10 years down the line. So that's what that means.
That's exactly what that means.
Even the giants are back. So in the spirit, all the wicked of our people.
All the renowned men, all these celebrities
all the
and
men
stuff.
are back.
Yeah.
Right.
And they off. And they going the fuck out.
That's right.
That's true.
Oh man, this is Titus, man. Fucking niggas, man.
This is Titus chapter 1, verse 15. Unto the pure, all things are pure.
That's right.
But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. But even their mind and conscience is defiled.
Right. That's why they cutting everything off from what they was taught, because in their minds, all right, it's in their defiled minds, it's not pure. It's not the word. And then you go into Proverbs, the scripture says that every word of the Lord is pure.
That's right.
So you tell me the time of Jacob's trouble that's speaking about in Jeremiah 30, that ain't pure, man?
What about Daniel the 12th chapter?
About
Daniel 12th.
Right.
16th chapter.
Come on, man.
We could go all day.
Come on, man.
No, you can't go there. Don't go there. They're gonna flip you on that, man. Yeah.
Matthew 24. Yeah, that's right.
Hey, the gospel should be preached in the four corners of the earth. Then should the end come.
Yeah, that's right.
The gospel couldn't continue without these 12 tribes being established, man.
Right.
Ezekiel chapter 37.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
For the two tribes to come together.
And
it happened decades even before we was born, man.
Right, before you was even born.
So you gonna come on the scene that just established. That's how they want their fame, man.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Go back to 2 Timothy.
For men shall lovers of themselves, of their own selves, covetous,
Some
boasters,
gay ass niggas, man. I'm sorry.
proud, blasphemers,
And it speak for itself, you know. Go ahead.
disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy.
You unthankful, man.
Yeah, yep.
You unthankful. Here it is, the apostles revealed to you the name. Yahweh Bashmi Awashai, but you want to sit there in that fucking panel, all right, with all them women up there in your damn Passover, which is going off.
Laughing.
All right, laughing and joking and all that, ain't teaching the word, ain't going into it, and then say, we're not going to get into the debate about the name.
Yeah, so that is so off, man. At the Passover.
At the Passover.
At Yahweh's Passover.
You wouldn't be doing the Passover without Yahweh, man.
Right.
And then it was on a random, and then you can't even just get to that point. You gotta get to the point that the Passover was like on a random ass day.
Yeah,
it wasn't even like, what did y'all even base y'all's Passover on? What date? How did y'all pull 14? What date did y'all get? What calendar are y'all using?
According to Egghead.
Egghead's calendar.
Yeah, it's going
Probably 18 months in a year.
Right.
On this off day.
Right.
I'm Passover. Let's just go ahead and do it right now.
Yeah, go ahead and do it, man.
Without natural affections, truth breakers, false accusers,
They falsely accused Elder Abba Bibbers and Ariab of going off on the sign, and they not even here to speak for themselves, man.
well, through that, because
Yeah,
say through the Son, you should live on. So, we're spiritually their sons.
Yeah, yeah. They're bearing false witness on Yahweh shot too.
Yeah.
That's right.
Fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of
Yeah, you
pleasures.
niggas is guilty of treason, man.
Man, they check off on every last one of those
They check up on every last one of those,
words.
those descriptions.
It said fierce.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Like I said, they on the camera like it's a WWF promo and shit.
Right.
Screaming, spit flying in the lens.
Look, Egghead looking like, was that the wrestler back in the day? The Shriek? The
Oh,
Shrek?
the Iron Sheik.
The Iron
Sheik.
Yeah, with the mustache.
Yeah.
He's cool because he got a Gucci scarf.
Yeah.
Nigga, you could have got that from some Detroit swap meet, man.
Right.
Could have got that from the gas man.
Or maybe he used a sellout bag to pick that up from the mall.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it might be real. Go ahead.
Lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the hour, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof.
Right, having a form of godliness, they act like they're teaching the word, or, they're claiming to be Israelites, and, servants of the Lord. But you deny the power. You deny the power that the Spirit used upon certain men upon the earth in these last 50, 60 years, through, starting with Elder Abba Bivens, to bring this information out to his people. You denying the power of the Lord. Man, look, the Lord gonna get you, man.
That's right.
Go ahead with your precept.
This is Titus 1:16. They profess that they know the Most High, and in works they deny Him, being stubborn and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate.
Right, you're reprobates, man. So the Lord is going, in these last days, the Lord is going to bring His prophecies to pass. Hey, them being reprobate, what the brother just read was prophecy. Things in the last days. So hey, we here. We just got to keep pushing. Keep going forward. Keep up but to the righteous elect, keep up the good work.
To them niggas too, keep up the good job.
Good job.
Keep being anti-Christ because that's what they are, anti-Messiahs, anti-Christ. And then in the end, it's like Scripture says, then shall it be known who are my chosen. Well, who's going?
Yeah. Well, you get it. You might as well. Yeah.
This is
Spirit. Yeah, it'll put the Spirit out.
This is Jeremiah 6 and 28. They are all grievous revolters, walking with slanders. They are brass and iron. They are all corrupters. The bellows are burned. The lead is consumed of the fire.
Was that Jeremiah?
Yeah,
Jeremiah saw y'all niggas.
Saw y'all
yeah, scope on you niggas.
He saw a vision, and he see y'all niggas in y'all little den,
You seen them? Yeah, same. These
motherfuckers.
Yeah. The founder melteth in vain, for the wicked are not plucked away. Reprobate silver shall men call them, because the Lord have rejected them.
Yeah, they plated gold.
That's right.
You know how you have pure gold? That's what we trying to be like. Brother Kabashi, that lesson on the Most High, making us to be Ophir pure gold, man. You niggas is plated, y'all are plated gold. Plated with fool's gold.
Yeah, tungsten. It look like gold, but it ain't gold.
Yeah, boy, that knockoff.
And what's that?
Neck turn green, getting
Yeah,
showered.
yeah. That thing that they say, all that glitters ain't gold.
Right.
You know.
Moissanites.
Yeah, but you know, hey, you know, to the elect, you know,
that's right.
Keep pushing, keep staying in the spirit, you know, fall, get back up and keep going straight, because hey, that's what they say, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom. You know, the more is coming, but through faith and perseverance through the spirit and believing in Yahweh on the side, that's how we're going to get through, because he said he's going to strengthen us. You know, so be confident in the Lord and trust. All right, trust in Yahweh on the side. That's the even word today. Trust in the Lord. You know, but with that, we can give all praise and glory and honor.
Shalom.